Hello, and where we go. There we go. Welcome to the
We
World
tried.
of Tanks. I'm Cabbage Mechanic, and I need a haircut. With me, as always, is Tragic Loss down here, and KrzyBooP over there.
I'm KrzyBooP. That's me.
For those of you who didn't know, thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate it. So we have some cool stuff to talk about today. Obviously, we have the next episode of Frontline that started on the new map. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to play some games on that today. Some of you may also know that we had Wargaming Fest over the weekend in Russia, right? Or it was in Minsk. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was in Minsk. And they had an Offspring concert that was massive. Saw some screenshots of that are really cool. And we got a bunch of pretty interesting information from the devs out of WG Fest.
Yeah.
More volume, says Monty.
I already done it.
Okay. All right. So we see we have a reset stream bingo. Tragic said she made that
Yes.
more difficult because it
Yes.
was too easy last week.
Yes.
Apparently.
It was too easy.
So we'll do our best to get you guys some bingos.
If we're doing frontline, 15 and 0/1 and
yeah,
loss,
we need a replacement for that. That's not fair.
that's, yeah.
It's not fair. Shout out to my folks in chat. I see Monty, Randall Green, Dean on Facebook, Matthew on YouTube, Ortonoth on Twitch, Old Wolf on YouTube, Hobbling Farmer on YouTube. Thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate you guys. That traffic cone, he's unhappy that bingo is not an official minigame, but as we will about to, or as you will about to, sorry guys, it's been a long day.
Goodness.
As you are about to learn, we have some minigames coming for you tomorrow that are going to be available in the World of Tanks Festival Garage. And on that note, I want to throw it over to our World of Tanks community contributor that we're highlighting today, and that's going to be the dailybounce.net, which is a World of Tanks and Wargaming.net blog site run by my friend Harkonnen. If you have not followed the Daily Bounce, I highly recommend it. Harkonnen is a serious World of Tanks and Wargaming.net fan who is very concerned about the accuracy of the information that he posts, and he frequently finds out stuff before I do. So, highly recommend checking out the Daily Bounce. It's true. He's got his fingers in all the pies. But go check out dailybounce.net. No, it's not. It's a thing.
I know
Floating
it's a
in the
metaphor.
internet.
Cryptic,
Jeez.
we do rig the bingo. That's correct.
For your pleasure.
So anyway, we're going to go through Harkonnen's summary of the Wargaming Fest 2019 Developers Q&A, just because I wanted to show it off and to show you guys the kind of content you can find here on the Daily Bounce. New minigames are coming next week to the Tank Festival. That's tomorrow. So those are the minigames we're talking about. You're going to be able to earn some extra stuff to complete your dog tag collections. That's pretty cool. We are currently working on our own version of ray tracing, made so it can be available to all players. It's going to allow players to have quality shadows without ultra-expensive GPUs. Encore, which is the game engine render/render, will be updated soon, and players will be able to download it to test the new and improved graphics. The premium shells rework was so far successful during the sandbox stage, with over 80% of players liking the changes. A third iteration will launch soon to test changes to HE shells. Also, no more invitation needed. Sandbox is open to all players. What are you doing over there, KrzyBooP?
I'm floating in the internet.
Are you?
Floating in the internet, see?
Well,
I'm on the internet webpage.
Andrew says,
floating.
Cabbage,
Hey,
if you are
Mom.
slurring, you may need to get something to eat. No, I'm fine. I'm just tired, guys. Sorry. Hey, 13 Disciple. How's it going, folks? All right, let's get through this. So some of you have seen we recently released a Dev Diary videos on the World of Tanks North America YouTube channel, focusing on the double barrel mechanics and the new branch of Soviet vehicles. That will be added to the game soon. Harkonnen says possibly during the Christmas update, but it might change, which I have also heard. So. With dual barrel tanks, also called twin barrel, Super Tests will receive the new tanks very soon to perform tests. Players can fire both guns at the same time or fire them individually like Italian auto reloaders. The main difference is that both shells have the same reload time, and if both guns are fired at the same time, it requires a charge up time before you can do that again. It should reduce the DPM, but allow burst of damage. Double barrel tanks are a bit of a controversy. I know a lot of you guys really prefer the historical stuff, and I really empathize with that. I hope you understand that World of Tanks it's a video game at the end of the day. We're trying to appeal to a larger audience, and sometimes we're going to dabble in things that we think might be fun, even if they're not the most historically accurate. So forgive us our foibles. If you want a super historically accurate experience, there are maybe more simulator-oriented experiences out there for you. Apparently, I broke YouTube again.
Did we break YouTube?
Tragic says that, or sorry, OG Atlas says that you are visible, and that's nice.
Oh, hello. Hi.
In World of Tanks Blitz, we have a double barrel TD, the Van Helsing. True story. I have it on my Blitz count. It's really fun.
Yeah.
This is going to work somewhat similar to the Van Helsing, except you're going to have more control over it. As Harkonnen states here, you're going to be able to shoot one barrel or the other or both together, and it's going to have different effects. Steel Hunter was well received, and it will come back next year. Some changes will be introduced. No more details on that right now. Halloween 2018, brand new event is coming with a new map and enhanced AI. Homefront bots were a test to the new AI awareness, and it worked well. A former Silent Hill director participated in the development of this year's Halloween event, and the new boss in this year's mode will be invincible and can't be killed. That will make more sense as more details about the mode come out. I still haven't tested it yet, but I'm hearing really exciting things, so I hope it's cool.
Like the Terminator, can't be killed.
Oh, DadOps is here. Shout out to DadOps. OG Alice Hug says, what does intercalculate?
It means interpolate.
Did I say intercalculate? Intercalate?
Yeah. It
When did I
means
say
to
interpolate?
insert something between. Oh, wait. Hold on.
I didn't think I said it.
So it means to interpolate and
Those aren't words.
basically to put something into another thing.
Okay. So again, we're going through the dev Q&A from WG Fest that happened in Minsk over the weekend, posted here on the Daily Bounce run by our friend Harkonnen. Rewards for old players, also known as service rewards. More will come. The T50-2 that we released last year was just the first one. We're going to have more rewards announced in a few months. That's true. Anonymizer. Many of you ask us this question a lot, so pay attention. Players will be able to hide their stats name. Not even XVM will be able to get that information, as the anonymizer hides the player ID. And this is new information for me. Wargaming has also suggested that other players shouldn't be able to tell a player if a player is using anonymizer. So my concerned theory that people might see the anonymized people and target them, it sounds like it's going to show a randomized name instead. We'll see what that looks like when it comes out, but might be interesting to those of you who are looking forward to the anonymizer.
That'll be interesting.
Those of you unicums getting Win8 targeted.
Win8.
So not me, but I'm sure some of
not
you
me.
guys in chat
I
are.
mean,
I'm safe.
We get clan targeted.
Okay. So Alice Huck says, Harkonnen says, I know Wargaming wants to intercalate Frontline with Steel Hunter during. I believe that means have one go then the other. Is what he's saying.
No, it means to insert into a calendar, which means
I think it means one goes
put
then
it
the
in
other.
the
I
middle.
don't know, that sounds like
of-
math terms. Let's move on.
I'm pretty
You
sure
sound
that's
like
what it
math
means.
terms.
There's no current plan for Tier 9 premium vehicles, but it could happen in the far future. That's true of everything. We're focused on bringing new mechanics to the game, so you might see a few new branches soon, rather than focusing on a nation that would just bring more of the same. It's true. Matchmaker. Many of you guys talk to us about Matchmaker a lot, although I have to say that I've seen a lot less complaining about Matchmaker since the changes, and I personally am happier with Matchmaker since the changes. I would say it's still not perfect. You still get some unbalanced matchups. You still get some games where there's 6 Mayhaw guys on the other team, and you just have 6 Wargaming guys, and you're in trouble. Thanks for posting the link to this in all 3 channels right now. Anyway, the templates are an improvement. They fixed Tier 8 versus 10 issue, or at least improved it. We are currently working on changes for where special events might affect matchmaking, and the next step will be to fix SPG per battle. Fewer battles with 3 SPGs per team, and more with 2 or less. So I think many of you will be happy to hear that. That said, I know RD players are already looking at longer queue times than average, so maybe they're not happy about that. We'll see what the final solution looks like.
I'm okay.
You're okay with it?
Yeah. I don't mind waiting in the queue if I get to play already.
Oh, if you get to play already. I will say, guys, KrzyBooP has not played the left this year. I banned him in jest in January, and he has literally held to it. He hasn't played it, so I'm really proud of him. He's probably going to do nothing but play the left next year, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Okay, so PvE modes are currently being developed and will come to the game. We've talked to you guys about that. Obviously, Homefront was a test of one prominent PvE mode, as was the Halloween event mode last year. The Type 5 changes have worked. Now both guns are in similar capability levels. I think many of you Type 5 drivers might disagree with it worked, but I will say the problem of there being too many Type 5s appears to have been solved. The FE 4005 changes have made the tank playstyle different without compromising the damage as much. STB changes worked well, and the tank is very good now. It's my feeling as well. Sorry, I keep making movement noises with my microphone, apparently. Apologies, guys. I'll move it up. I just wanted to be able to hear KrzyBooP. So the Object 430U changes were canceled because they didn't show any promising results. Wargaming doesn't want to over-nerf the tank to avoid the usual nerf buff nerf cycle. That doesn't mean that future changes still won't happen. Just the previous iteration has been removed. So don't jump at that line. No plans at all to change RNG from 25%. Some of you may not like that, but that has always been the position. After the shell rebalance, SPG changes might come, and Harkonnen has been told there are quite big changes planned. So, no information about that at the time, or any more information about that. French armored cards aren't planned to be changed anytime soon. They are under constant monitoring, but are quite comparable to other nations' light tanks. If needed, changes will be introduced in due time. I think that isn't true of the Tier 10, which I think may have been specifically excluded, but I will have to confirm that with you guys. And British light tanks were designed to be played in a particular way and seem to be performing well. Harkonnen says, I think the particular way was for them to suck, but okay. I think the contention is that the light tanks may not be, the British light tanks from tiers 1 or 6 to 10 may not be in a great place, but they're not actually like they're not far below where the other light tanks are at the moment. Can you scroll the page so Cabbage's big head isn't blocking the text? Oh, I think that's a bingo.
Unfortunately, well, it's only when you talk about your big head.
So here we go. We're going to get a big argument in chat about British light tanks. True Voodoo's here. Shout out to True Voodoo.
What's up, True Voodoo? True Voodoo says British light tanks are fine.
Yeah,
I was about to make that point.
What? Oh,
Her CCs like them.
Well, some people like them. Some people don't. I get it. Anyway, one thing I want to also cover that I don't have here, our big announcement for last week is that we are attending TwitchCon, which is why I look like a crazed person right now. And
that's not normal?
No, it's not. And I'm probably slurring my words because I've spent the last 3 weeks preparing for TwitchCon. And
I have a totally unbranded energy drink.
A totally unbranded energy drink?
So unbranded. This is not a brand. What are you talking about?
I was going to say, did you just buy that from some guy outside?
Yeah, actually.
Kurt says the FV 4005 is the god of all tanks. Carde says, so now that you finally come out and said that wheeled cars aren't changing, when can we get non-French versions? We'll update you as we get news. I still think that the tier that is not true for the tier 10. Is my opinion. We'll see how that works out. Silver Ghost says British light tanks are fine, just don't bother to research or buy them. I mean, yeah, if you don't think they're going to suit your playstyle, that is certainly something to consider. Maybe I think a lot of people's position is that the Bat Chat is the best scout at Tier 10 right now. Maybe True Voodoo can pop in and let me know if that is different. But yeah, light tanks in general are in a bit of a rough spot. So the British light tanks are not great, but in comparison to the other light tanks, they're not necessarily significantly worse. It is what it is. Cabbage spent all the time building his cosplay garb. I know, right? So anyway, we will be at TwitchCon. It's going to be next week. It's already here. Friday through Sunday. KrzyBoop's going to be there early to help our IT guy build the booth and set it up.
Excited!
He's so excited. So we're not going to sleep till October. But if you're in the San Diego area or you're going to be for TwitchCon, let us know. We currently don't have a plan for a meetup outside of TwitchCon, but we may consider adding one if there is some interest. So
unnerf the M18 Hellcat?
Iron Ladybug says, you are going to TwitchCon. Yay, that was a great article announcement on the website. Are they ever going to unnerf the M18 Hellcat? Yeah, the M18 Hellcat is, it's not as good as it once was, but it's as good once as it ever was. It's really as long as you don't have to turn, right? That's the whole traverse is so slow. It's obnoxious.
People are asking if we're doing platoons. We can if you want to.
Yeah, sure. We'll do frontline platoons.
Yeah, we can do that.
Keep in mind, guys, if we do platoons, it's going to be a long time in between games because it's frontline, and we're not going to be able. We're not going to be able to get as. It's too much. It's too much today. It's too much today.
Complete derailing of your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm completely derailed now. But yeah, it's we're not going to be able to get through as many as we usually do. And Cinder's going to play with her guys. All right. In any case, go check out thedailybounce.net. Shout out to Iron Ladybug in chat. And
Tragic needs to be timed
I'm
out.
sorry, chat. I'm a mess right now. I'm ready to go take a nap after this, I think.
What shirt is this? This is the Rheinmetall Scorpion. So if I just
Yeah,
do
there you
whoop,
go.
there
Okay,
you go.
so we're gonna get some. I haven't played the new Frontline map yet, guys, because
You
I've been
haven't?
busy getting ready for TwitchCon. So let me know. Tell me what to do in the new map. Let me know what you think about it. I've heard. I saw one post in the forums that said it's literally impossible for attackers to win, and then the second post in that thread was a guy who had not lost an attack yet in like 4 dozen basils. So I have no idea what to think. Please let me know.
Can I? There we go.
What is really in that soda can? Dino on Twitch says he likes it. What do you think, KrzyBooP? Have you played it yet?
Played what?
Frontline.
KrzyBooP, everyone.
I have not played the new map on Frontline.
Keep in mind, guys, your tier selection won't matter today since we're playing Frontline.
Tier
So
8.
It's
just so
always
you're
8.
aware.
Alright.
Just so you're aware.
I did get yelled at for shooting premium in Frontline because I couldn't pen a tank from the front, and that's the only shot I had.
Oh no.
All right. Invite sent to Garci.
Oh, what am I gonna do? All right, well.
Oh, I can make you the leader
No, it's
if you want
fine.
to do that.
Nope.
No, please do.
Nope, you've already given
Nope,
me.
transferred.
God damn it.
Wow. Wow.
Enjoy.
Y'all are just hard today.
I'm going to catch up with chat. Thank you for your patience today, chat. Again, I'm
Did
quite
you send the
frazzled
invite?
right now.
Did you at least send
I
it?
did. I sent an invite.
Okay, cool.
I did.
So I
Send him
feel
another
like because we're doing Frontline today, I don't think bingo will work. So we're just gonna
Yeah,
go ahead
that's
and
what we
hide
said.
that today.
We said that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hear you say that. All right.
Eric on YouTube says, new Frontline. If you're attacking, destroy the objectives. If you're defending, prevent them from being destroyed. Shout out to Eric for the pro tip.
All right, Garci. Incinder is Garci. Do you have invite from friends in garage turned off?
Give him a little bit.
Give it to him. Okay. All right, so
Roadrunner
we're
says
waiting
hello
on
to
Garci.
Cabbage. Hey, Roadrunner. Or if you are Roadrunner. If you're not, shout out to him anyway. Or her.
He says, "Give me literally 1 minute."
Watching Cabbage unwind is well worth the time today. Yeah, I'm pretty much completely coming apart
You
of
can
this
have
right
all
now.
the minutes you want in Cinder if you just accept the invite.
Cody wants you to play the AMX CDC. Because I made.
I see how this is. We get True and Cody in here, and they're gonna make me play the CDC and then make fun of me. I see how this works.
I made no. I made Cody play the CDC earlier during his stream because
Oh,
I
did
told
you?
him. Yeah, because
You
I
put
kept,
it on his tank request.
I kept asking him to play off-meta tanks, and the CDC is one of the most off-meta tanks. Like, it used to be one of the strongest.
So
like,
you're just hanging
hill
out in
sniping
Cody's stream,
mediums.
making him play French mediums. That's so cool.
Not just French mediums. Let's see, what else did I make him play?
For info, me and Cabbage are not brothers. The kind people at Kenneth Cole Reaction make more than one pair of glasses.
I don't think my glasses come from a brand that has a name. So did we get Garcia an invite?
They're off-brand
I
Kenneth
sent
Cole.
him one.
He said.
Did you send him one?
He said give him a minute.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
literally 1 minute is
And
what
I was
he
like,
said.
just accept the invite, and then you can have all the minutes you want. I just want to know if you got the invite.
Oh, Roadrunner
I
says, "Do you
believe
remember me
he
from
may
San
have.
Antonio?" I think I do, but I do meet a lot of people. So don't.
Are
don't
you
be
the guy that
offended.
we gave a shirt to?
Cardinarfa says, "Could you please play the Senlac? Also, could you please release the Senlac?"
I cannot play the Senlac, but it is a thing.
Do I have the Senlac?
Doonesbury on Twitch. Yeah, please. Did you send him another invite?
Okay.
Yeah.
Doonesbury on
Oh.
Twitch. I lost it. Says CDC is not the worst frontline tank. That's true. It's got mobility and firepower. You can make it work.
In Cinder, if anything, we'll move you to the to on hold, and we'll bring you into the next battle. Yeah, let's get Lil Milk in first, and
Okay.
then we'll get Garcia up next.
Crazy's
Okay.
got it. If Cabbage gets in a hot tub, is he then boiled cabbage?
Yes, we found this out during What Weekly.
I mean, it depends on if the hot tub is boiling or not, really, right? Like, I would
Yeah.
hope the hot tub's not boiling because that'd be an unpleasant experience for everyone.
Sometimes he's sour, so that makes him kimchi.
All right.
Ugh.
That's-
Ew. I'm.
Well, if you
Okay,
put me in a
alright.
jar and bury me underground for a few months, that can happen. You guys are terrible.
We're already talking about food.
Lil
Not
Milk
even
is
like
here.
halfway through this dream, and we're already talking about food.
So 13 Disciple says, turns out the AE
Alright,
Phase
awesome.
1 is an arty magnet. I just lost every single hit point I had to artillery. Oof. That's rough.
Ouch.
Which one's an arty magnet?
The AE Phase 1, which is the new reward tank that you can earn by finishing your frontline grind.
Is food on what?
It looks weird,
It's
and
not.
arty people don't like weird tanks.
Are you an arty people?
I am an arty people.
All right, so front
You heard it here
line
first,
count
folks.
in, get ready, tier 8.
All right, hold on. I'm putting a crew in my CDC
You guys
so I
are
can play the
planning to
CDC.
drop in with us. Please do make sure you are on Frontline because we are playing Frontline today, and hopefully we'll get the new map. I really want to get. Oh, who ate Chipotle today? Where's Chipotle Sapien?
Chipotle Sapien?
Yeah, I'm gonna snip that and send that over.
Wait, I
to,
thought he was the Taco Bell Sapien.
Taco
What?
Bell Sapien. Taco Sapien.
Stop talking about food. All right, let's get this. Let's get this going. I want to see this Craftwork map.
All right.
Ryu says,
5,
"How is Frontline's out already?" Feels like it was 2 weeks
4,
ago. Yeah.
3,
Time flies, man.
2, 1, go.
Butch on YouTube says, "What about the double barrel tanks?" We did talk about those a little bit earlier, Butch.
There's a link up
I
there.
mean,
For me,
they
it's
just-
too early to have a real opinion
Yeah.
on them. I think.
Can you
I
post
mean,
the
they
link
just
again,
barely
Tragic?
got into, yeah, I can do that. They
Thank you,
just barely
Tragic.
got into Super Test, so it's not like there's a ton going on with it. There's like barely anything, any information that we have at all.
Doonesbury says, "Cabbage, if I pulled you over, I would do a sobriety test based on how you look."
All right. Wait, did you want me to post the double barrel link?
I am completely sober.
Well, I'm posting the
for
double
now,
barrel.
but there
barrel
might
link.
be a little bit of beverages after work
Beverages.
today, after the stream.
Not a haircut?
This is sparkling lemon water, and it's not White Claw, so it's just sparkling lemon water.
I have a legit business.
So
Oh yeah, what's your legit business?
Dino
Do you like
J96
how my microphone's on here?
says,
Yeah.
any hints about the never before sold tank?
What? No. You have a beer while you're getting your haircut.
Where do you do this?
That's what I'm saying. It's a business idea.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I would go to that business right now.
Let's see.
Cryptic says, if we reserved a tank for a gold purchase, is today the last day to do so? I'm actually not sure off the top of my head. Tragic, could you double check on that?
For which one?
Scroll up. It was Cryptic's question about reserving a tank for
if
gold
we
in the
reserve a
festival.
tank
Is
for
today the
gold
last
in
day
the
to
festival,
purchase?
is today the last day to purchase?
We'll look into that for you. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Okay,
We
so
did-
we're in the
We
A
did not
sector.
get craft work.
Whoa, I didn't even know that Normandy was in this rotation. Well,
Yeah.
so
Are
much
we
for that.
are we
player.
YOLOing into A?
I mean, we're gonna win, so do whatever you gotta do to win.
So, if I'll be honest, I think the video for Tank Festival says that. Oh man, I would look at the video for Tank Festival or the Advent Calendar Tank Festival thing because I believe it has information on when your last day to purchase is. Let me try and grab the
Ooh,
link. Festival
sorry.
Fair. Okay.
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
gonna send the
Still
link
getting
in
used to
just-
wearing a headset on stream. I'm not the hugest fan.
All right, so that's the Festival Fair link.
Okay, just out of context, I look at the chat window and I saw Ralph on Facebook say that's called aiming juice.
Aiming juice.
What is that? What does that mean?
Beer?
Okay, beer is aiming
Yeah.
juice. Okay,
Yeah.
I need.
What
I
did
could
you
use.
think was happening?
I don't know, man. I just
Ooh.
aiming juice weirded me out a little bit.
You're weirding me out a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. There we go. I heard the nice ping too. That means we did some critical damage. That's good.
Let's see. Some people are talking about White Claw.
Yeah, we do not endorse any sort of alcohol consumption. But I actually think I am wearing a brewery shirt as well.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
It's been a long week, guys.
It's
It's
been a long
Tuesday.
month. It's halfway through the month.
But we're here to shoot tanks and blow stuff
White-
up, and we appreciate you
White
hanging out
Claw's
with us.
amazing aiming juice.
Were any of you hanging out in Klaus Kellerman's Twitch stream earlier today when he got banned because our CS team mistook his account for the trolls that are impersonating him? And then I unbanned him in chat, or let him know he was unbanned in chat, and then he spent another 20 minutes writing me an email while all of chat was trying to tell him that he was unbanned, because it was hilarious.
Oh
if you
my
were there.
gosh. I feel like, of all of the things, I feel like Klaus doesn't really look at his stream chat very often.
He does.
Oh.
He's just not a computer expert.
Okay, that's fair. And Cinder says, so when I play, what kind of tank should I start with? Play an off-meta tank. Do it.
Yeah, play the CDC like I am.
Yeah.
Look at this, Cody. It's going great. You tried to mess with me,
He
and I'm
actually
getting
didn't too bad.
kills.
He didn't do too bad.
Of course he
with the
didn't do
CD.
bad. He's Cody
Well-
Menz. I'm just me.
I mean, as long as you're not at the front lines, I think you'll be okay.
That's fine, guys. I meant to
Or
drive into
as
that
long
rock.
as you don't flip your tank.
Traffic Cone says the problem is you need to find a headset big enough for your head.
I think these headsets are actually pretty okay.
Does Domo Sapien look like Fred Durst? I think he does, but he disagrees. I need you to settle the debate. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if he does look like Fred Durst. I'll have to do some comparison, but I want him to look like Fred Durst because that would be hilarious. Hobbling Farmer says, what was the special news you were going to drop last Thursday? That was our TwitchCon announcement, which we have already discussed. And
Surprise!
we're going to TwitchCon. All of us. We're all going to be there.
I don't know who Fred Durst is, but I don't think
You don't know who? Oh
I don't
boy,
think-
that's a generation gap.
I don't think.
Oh wow!
You got to look at you got to look at Limp Bizkit Fred
Limp
Durst.
Bizkit,
It's all about
Yeah.
the nookie.
I don't think Domo looks like him.
Look at younger Fred Durst.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, you got to get the one with the baseball cap.
Still doesn't.
Yes, that's not younger Fred Durst.
That's not the
This?
young one.
Yeah, that's younger.
There
Fred
you go.
Durst.
That still doesn't look like Domo.
It
It
kind of
does.
does a little
No,
bit.
it doesn't.
Kinda
He's
doesn't.
got the
No,
eyes.
it does.
The pride of Jacksonville, Florida, Fred Durst.
Wow, the pride. That is a low bar.
No,
I feel attacked.
tell you what.
it's actually a good place reference. Shout out to those of
I
you.
know that it's a good place reference, but still, that is a low bar.
Card says Klaus is no longer funny now that he's mainstream. Card, you're the best hipster in chat
It's
for
Super
sure.
Nico power.
Oh yeah, I saw Cabbage earlier. Or sorry, Nico.
You saw yourself earlier.
Oh my
Cabbage
gosh.
is
Was
so
it- was
out
it
of
in a
it that he's
mirror?
Yeah.
calling Super Nico power Cabbage
yeah,
mechanics.
so I saw him earlier say that he was excited we're going to be there. Yeah, I'm excited to see you too, man.
Yes.
Let's get some fish tacos.
Hi.
For my report on Twitch says CDC is long overdue for a buff.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. It's definitely fallen behind the curve. It needs a little love.
Stick it up your yeah. Stick
Donnie
it up your
Alexander.
Are you doing Limp Bizkit references now?
I am.
So Donnie is trying to get on my good side, and he says, "When you get to see Tragic Loss, Wargaming's best NA employee play."
Ooh.
That's
when
a
you say
tall
best, do you
order
mean
right there.
Do you mean best in quality or best at World of Tanks? I'm interested to know which you think is true.
Ditto, honestly.
Lil-
Either way, I'm flattered.
Lil Milk is in general chat shouting out Limp Bizkit. Honestly, guys, I was never. I'll tell you one story about me and Limp Bizkit, and it was in 2008. I was on a tubing trip, and a very drunk man explained to me that Limp Bizkit was ahead of their time for about a half an hour. And after a half an hour of
What?
listening to him talk about Limp Bizkit, I said, "You know what? That time still hasn't come. So maybe you're right."
Oh no.
I thought it was funny. Thomas says, "How much is Wargaming paying to get this stream recommended to me?"
We don't
absolutely
pay.
nothing.
On YouTube, none at all.
Wargaming NA, we're just a bunch of scruffy idiots in a garage somewhere.
In a garage somewhere.
Yep.
Hey, this is way better than the closet that we had.
It's true. It's true.
Did you
Oh,
just
yeah.
auto aim that?
No,
You definitely did.
I didn't. How would I aim for the track if I was auto aiming?
It went low.
I wasn't aiming for the track, but
Uh-huh.
I wasn't trying to aim for the track, but I did aim for the track.
Uh-huh.
You don't know me. You don't know my life.
I know you a little bit.
Come on, CDC. We can do this. I believe in us. There we go.
Let's see
I
what's
love how
going on.
KrzyBooP is just bullying that guy. Where's Lil Milk? There he is. He's over there. Let's go help Lil Milk out.
Oh man.
Oh no. Bad place to be. Let's get moving. JC on Facebook says, I know you already started, but did I miss something about the minigames? What are the minigames? I actually don't have any details on the minigames to share. We're going to have to find out together tomorrow.
Ooh.
Nico Power says West Borland was the only good member of that group. You know.
Sorry to interrupt you, but there's an article about the minigames.
Will you
and
be
one
at
of
the
them,
Offspring concert?
One of them is like Duck Hunt. So if you guys want to check that out, all you have to do is check out the article.
Sounds like Tragic's got a link.
So there's Quartermaster and there's
I'm
Tank
not.
Range. So Tank Range is the one that's kind of like Duck Hunt, where you're just like firing at things. And then there's Collect something. Here, look. It's like
Oh,
it
Mr.
looks
Game &
kinda
Watch.
That
Yeah.
does look like Mr. Game & Watch.
and then this one's the Duck Hunt, sort of like pew.
Oh, well, that was unfortunate. I
So
wanted to shoot
there
that
you
guy.
go.
Even Wargaming employees spend gold. Yeah, I definitely loaded too much gold in the CDC. And cough too much.
Gloopscap says, change your title then if you're not playing minigames. I put it in the title because we were talking about them earlier. That was fantastic.
That's the thing that happened.
A little bit. Ooh.
My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that lady.
There's sure Offspring lyrics for the day. Please don't sue us, record label.
But we're partnered with them. They
That
don't want me
does not
singing
mean
their
that
song.
we can play their music. Lil Milk says, I prefer Deftones. Good taste, Lil Milk. I like it.
It's not like Duck Hunt. That's like the old
not
school
allowed to swear
arcade rifle
anymore.
games. Yeah, I guess.
Card
I mean,
says,
yeah, similar.
I hope there's crawfish hunt.
Crawfish Hunt. Man, I
That's-
tried Crawfish and it was okay.
No, the mini game.
Oh, wait, what?
I don't know if you're playing Backfire, Cody.
The April Fool's mode from 2014 is still active, so you can go play it still.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, the little like
Yeah, the
one there you can-
crawfish mode.
Yeah. Oh man.
Tench says, remind me to never count in and get against you guys again. Literally, our entire team abandoned this flank. I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with us, to be honest.
Yeah. The
it's
festival started talking about this.
Ooh, an AMX CDA 105. I
The
like those
festival minigames. Am I able to get my tier chieftain from it? I don't think so.
things. The Duck Hunt game mode should have featured AMX 40s. Does it not?
It does not.
What a missed opportunity.
Yeah. They're afraid of the almighty CDC.
Oh,
says
yeah,
Jimmy
that should have
Crib.
been the duck tank.
I think they were
What?
afraid that Michael Lovan would have never been willing to play any other version of the game again. Oh, he probably wouldn't play that one because he'd have to shoot ducks.
When did Frontline open? I believe yesterday.
Yep. Right?
Yeah.
It's a normal Frontline episode, just with a
Think
new
so.
map.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and
I'm
hit this
following
guy.
you, Little Milk.
Well, milk.
He
Well, milk.
unfortunately knew I was... Oh, missed that shot.
Ooh. No, you juked him.
Really? Really?
Yes.
Little
I hope
Milk
there's
sounds like a
Carl
rapper
and
name.
8-Bit coming back. Oh man, I wish. I mean, we're getting tank races. I don't think 8-Bit Carl is too far off. Although they would have to redo the entire map and
I
whatnot.
would love if we brought Carl back. Okay.
What?
Hacks. That's why you don't auto aim.
Hacks.
That's why you don't auto aim, because of hackers like that guy.
Whee! You know, I just realized that KrzyBooP is like really tiny compared to you.
That's just because of my big head.
No, I don't actually think so. I think KrzyBooP is just like small in
Yeah,
this.
I wish I'd love to see another iteration of Carl. That'd be fun.
There we go. All right.
Now he could be
You're good now.
16-bit.
You're 16-bit.
No, I'm small.
Carl is love. Carl is life.
Ooh.
Tragic learning the hip lango.
The hip Lango?
That's what it said.
Lango.
Hip lango.
The hip Lango.
Lango. What's better to farm credits, frontline or normal game modes? I mean,
I think it's about equal, right?
yeah.
Depending on how well you do.
If you can consistently get high ranking in frontline, I think you can do better in frontline.
Yeah, I think
But-
frontline is like ratio is a little bit better if you're good at the game.
I think people get a little too overhyped by the frontline credits because they don't realize that most of the time they earn a bunch of credits in frontline. They could have played a bunch of random battles.
Wow,
I am
all of your shots
just
are going low.
Yeah.
Why? Is it because I'm WGA?
Oh.
You shoot at me?
So, story time. There was a post, I don't remember if it was on like Reddit
Guy.
or the forum somewhere, but people were talking about like the what did they have a hard time learning in World of Tanks, and someone posted that they used to like move their reticle around after every single shot because they thought that they had to compensate instead of it being like RNG where your shot went. And so if it went high, he would aim lower, and then it would hit the ground and he would aim higher.
Oh no.
That
Yeah.
is super intense
Oh.
programming.
I could get how if
Oh,
you
man.
if you weren't familiar with the RNG mechanic that you could get there.
I think they said they did that for like their first 80 or 100 games or something like that. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, that's a good way to get a chat ban.
It was so funny.
Oh wow! I saw the end trail of it. Don't do that. That's bad.
really-
Propler says I couldn't access it this morning. Depends on what time, but there is a ceasefire time. I believe it's like an hour or 2 hours long where you can't play frontline. So it could have been during the ceasefire. So
I want to see Carl with some Russian bias. Jimmy Curb
boy.
says Cabbage is actually 75% beard.
true.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
I do not have the penetration.
Cody says frontline you get about 15% or so more per minute if you do well each battle. Well, there you go, straight from the Watt Guru's mouth.
I can't even scratch that. This guy's over here hitting it from the side. I have to go for the back.
Oh, how do you guys have the bad words in blue? We're flagged as moderators, so they get
Because we're special.
they get flagged for us.
Actually,
It's also
don't-
why if I talk in general chat or in friend chat, you'll see my name appear as red.
Yeah. See, I don't have that. I'm not as special as you guys.
That's the first time I died.
Yeah, I just recently died for the first time too. We just took Objective C though. Go us.
Oh no.
I heard they were redoing Gilligan's Island. Everything is except for the same except for the boat, the SS Carl instead of the SS Minnow.
Nice.
Manny says, "Hi, what is it? Live gameplay? Yeah, we're farting around in front lines right now.
I'm alive playing games.
That's correct too. In French, your nickname is banned.
Why?
I don't-
Why?
I'm not sure.
Well, that's incredible.
See, now
I did
I'm
find
afraid
out-
that your username is just like a bad word in French.
I found out recently that the word "lol" (L-U-L) is it's an insult in Danish.
Oh wow.
It basically means a harsher word for jerk.
Oh. Okay.
But I didn't know that until recently. Until I typed it in a chat that had one of our Danish coworkers, and he said, "Whoa, where did that?" He didn't realize that it was like a different version of lol.
That's
And then he
hilarious.
informed me that lol, it's a bad word in Danish.
man.
So be careful if you're in Denmark, guys.
Keep shooting me.
I might be wrong. I might be Dutch. I apologize for mixing up the Dutch and the Danish.
OG Atlas hugged put the lol emoji from.
Yeah,
I was
definitely.
just
So like
insulted by
Omega
you.
lol, and Omega lol would be like the
Omega
biggest
lol.
jerk.
Omega jerk.
Jimmy Crib says HR would like to talk to me. HR loves me, Jimmy.
Oh man.
We talk so much. We're friends.
Sabre's Smoke says, "Why can't I say oxymoron?" So
Oh,
there was
I saw that.
Yeah, there was a thing on Reddit about a bunch of people getting chat banned for saying oxymoron.
I think that was on EU, wasn't it?
Yeah, I forwarded that to our EU community counterparts, so hopefully they looked into it. Hopefully.
I don't know what to play.
Your platoon member is already general. Oh man, Lil Milk is a general.
Dude, Lil Milk is a boss.
Lil Milk is baller.
Let's play the Carnarvon.
Is it the Dutch or the Danish that yodel on Klaus's channel? I think it's just Klaus, actually.
Please read
Maroon
this,
on
make tank that float on water, please. That would be World of Warships.
Maroon says, "Please read this. Make tank that floats on water,
I just
please."
read that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I can't hear you because I have these headsets on.
Have one ear off.
Well, that
Yeah.
feels weird.
Have an ear off.
Card asks if we are excited about the new Battlestar Galactica. Oh, I didn't know they were making a new one. Is everyone going to be a Cylon again? That was the joke last time, right? Everyone was a Cylon. Sorry for spoiling it. Everyone was a Cylon.
Spoiler alert
It was all
for a
scam.
show that's been out for how long?
Well, I mean, to me, it doesn't seem like that long, but it was probably like 20 years.
Yeah.
The original Battlestar was even longer.
Do you guys know about the bug with the tank carousel sorting in this morning's update? Do you
Sounds like a
wanna-
mod.
It sounds like one. I would, for one, uninstall all mods. If you don't have any mods, then I would recommend that you send in a ticket.
Guys, no one told me my gun was
I
broken. What are you
haven't-
doing, chat?
Yeah, your gun's broken.
Now I know.
You're welcome.
I would recommend sending in a ticket because, unfortunately, we aren't posed to answer a technical question on the stream currently. Mostly because none of us are CSRs.
Hobbling Farmer says, the Swedish supposedly yodel. I'm Swedish and none of my ancestors ever yodeled. Maybe
It sounds
not.
like a choice.
Captain Napalm says, fix your gun, Cabbage. Thank you, Captain Napalm. I did, just for you.
Hey, is your gun broken?
Oh, okay. Thanks, RNG.
Your
I
gun
was
is
aiming at the
broken and
Scorpion, but I
uninstalling
guess you could
mods.
put my shot in the dirt in front of him instead. You know, spray him with some warning dirt.
No, V-Man. I actually haven't
Some
seen
notice me dirt?
anything on Reddit about it either, so it could be a very isolated issue. So
Oh
Cabbage's
boy.
aim is broken.
My
Yes.
aim hasn't been that bad today.
I mean, you could do with some turning down of your aiming settings.
Yeah,
Your
my sensitivity. I don't think I've ever fine-tuned this sensitivity on this one.
I mean, you could probably do
Little Milk.
at least a little bit in the
dare
low
you.
tanks settings.
He's using me as a shield.
Monty says gravity is OP.
Yep.
Little Milk, take out this LTTB.
Crossroads 13 says it looks like Cabbage. Oh no, that's Frank Booth. Frank Booth says looks like Cabbage is wearing red earrings. I'm not.
What?
Jimmy Cribb's laughing that someone's playing the VTU in Frontline, and Crossroads said that I think it's the Swiss that yodel. Oh yeah, because the like Ricola is a Swiss thing, right? Or it's marketed as such anyway.
Man, he's really good.
So if you guys are waiting for the weekly watcher code, that will be dropped in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta wait 20 minutes to get my weekly watcher
I
code.
need it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Patience.
JG Wentworth and my annuities.
877 cash now.
We're not sponsored by JG Wentworth.
No, we're not.
Just poisoned by their advertising. The code releases at 5:05 Connecticut time. Frank says the Dutch wear wooden shoes. Sean says my grandma was Swedish and she could yodel. There you go.
Nice.
Learned something new today. I don't even watch for codes. I watch for memes. I'm glad that we're a good
Memes.
source of memes.
Are we memeable?
I do my best.
There was a pretty good clip from last week's stream with the KV2 shot that I enjoyed.
Oh, yeah. So far, like, we've had two really good KV2 shots in the past couple weeks. One was from
How did that not track him?
Jambajon, and then the other one was from Cabbage.
Jamby John.
Jamby
That
John.
guy.
Be sure to check Domo's mail late next week. Send some swag. Ooh, Fathead's his way. Awesome. See, Hodor.
Oh, well, that
you're
was
gonna
a
be my
Roomba.
best friend because in like a few months I'm going on my first motorcycle track day, so I'll try and get a picture to you, and then I want to get a Fathead of that. What's a Fathead? It's
Not just my
vinyl-
head, guys.
It's a vinyl like sticker that you can put on your wall, and it's like generally a big head and then small body. A wall hanging thingy, says Montague. Wall decals, yeah.
The important question is, could any of the KV2 drivers yodel?
I don't know. Can you yodel, Cab Mech?
Yodelay.
We're muting both of you. Okay. Wait.
You asked for it.
Those were the wrong. So I muted both of them. So just so you know, I don't know if you can hear KrzyBooP, but no. All right.
KrzyBoop's a much better yodeler than me is something I learned today.
I hope you guys know I just saved you from KrzyBoop's yodeling.
I don't know. I quite enjoy it.
I get bored in the shower, and that's my thing.
You yodel in the shower?
Yodel in the shower.
Huh. All
Okay. Some friends and I used to have a playbook for various shooter games, and one of the moves that one of the strats we had was called yodeling, and that was when we were on we had the high ground on people and we would rain shots down on them. I don't know.
Yes, there
dumb-
will
That's
be
a much better-
weekly
That's just what I
watcher
immediately
today.
think of when we say yodeling.
And then someone said, "Fathead, she knows. Fred Durst, she does not." Yes, that is true.
Seriously, how do you
What-
not know Fred
what is-
Durst?
I've
She didn't live in the age of MTV.
I didn't watch MTV.
Okay,
'cause I
see?
thought it was, I didn't think it was a great
I guess so.
channel.
Like, you know Kid Rock though, right?
Yeah.
As long as you know one of them, because the rest of the time you probably just mistook Fred Durst for Kid Rock.
Jesus.
I mean, who knows the difference between Ba with the Ba and Break Stuff? That's basically the same song.
All right. I prefer yodeling underwater. It's the pro yodeling.
Prodel?
How do you breathe?
Prodeling?
How do you know?
Is that
Are
okay?
you really yodeling?
Who
if you're
here
underwater?
has experience in professional yodeling and is it called prodeling?
Stop.
Why doesn't the gun take damage when I shoot it? I'm bugged.
Oh,
There we go.
man.
We have 2 minutes to
Stop
destroy an
shooting me.
objective.
Back in my day, MTV played music, says Montague.
Oh, hi, Little Milk. Welcome back.
What's up, Little Milk?
I think we won probably
Yeah, we
because
won.
the CDC was so overpowered that
Yep,
they just
that's
couldn't
it.
deal with it.
That was the one.
Yeah.
I actually got more kills
man.
than you this game. Isn't that crazy?
All right, up
Oh, good
next
for you.
is going to be Garci.
That's new for me.
Thank you for the carry, Lil Milk. Lil Milk was a total boss and just completely carried that whole flank for us.
He did. Follow me.
Yes.
Watch me murder everybody. around you.
And then after Garci, we actually have the traffic cone. The traffic cone.
We don't need a traffic.
Hodor says
Pro-
nerf CDC.
Propler says not noticing blowouts? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark,
I could
question
use a
mark.
blowout so my hair stops going all flat.
I think he's talking about like 15-0 or 15-1.
Gotcha. I'm actually
Thanks for joining us, Little Milk. You
Yeah,
rock.
that's fine.
Yeah, Lil Milk. That was an epic performance. Let's get a full 6
mean,
kills, almost 13k
As long
damage.
as you move the mic a little bit closer to your mouth, because these are very
Fine.
directional microphones.
Fine.
Thank you. Strongly suggesting.
Das Gegenmittel, I hope I pronounced that right, says, Cabmac, they buffed the turret armor with the latest season. You should know this. I should. Tench says, I was
ready.
spamming gold at Cabbage the entire time I spotted him.
Nice.
We're
See,
ready.
You and everyone else. Who are you
Alright,
telling?
do we have Garcian?
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay,
Awesome.
selecting my next tier 8 tank.
Any news on the very difficult tank rewards missions this month?
I believe we do have some nice news coming soon. I believe it's gonna look like everyone getting some bonus points, but
Nice.
details to be announced.
Hey.
But I think everyone's gonna get some bonus tank rewards points this month.
Yeah. Incinder, use a very unpopular tank. Do it. Oh no.
It's a bit loud there, Cabbage. What did I do?
Oh, I turned
So
you
we're
down.
not allowed to show off the Senlac.
No.
Okay.
What's Senlac? I've never even heard of this vehicle.
What are you talking about, KrzyBooP?
That's a completely secret vehicle that no one knows is coming in the near future.
Yes, guys, there is a weekly watcher code. It'll be released in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Ah, yes. Are you guys ready? So count
Yes.
in frontline.
Garcia says he's here to make Wrecker proud. All right.
All right. Frontline, get ready. Hopefully y'all are in your tier 8s. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
OGLSX says Sunlight confirmed as the super secret tank that never before sold that is being sold in a few days. I don't think that's true. It's a different
No.
tank,
Yeah.
but it is coming soon.
I'm upset. I was in a KV2 and IS-6 came over hill, with
With
its
it.
Thanks,
underbelly
John.
exposed, and my HE round didn't pen. Oh no!
Sorry. So John on Facebook said, "Enjoy your stream, Cabbage." Did you have a question or anything earlier, John? I missed you. Monty says that my mic is a bit hot.
I turned you down more. It's because you keep moving.
Well, I didn't see anything else. Oh, there you said. Cabbage, are you aware of the players who buy Excelsior
Yes.
tanks? Yes, John, we are
We
totally
are
aware.
actively banning them.
There is an active troll group that is. They're not buying Excelsiors. They're using the invite code that has the Excelsior attached, and we're all over it. Trust me.
Yep.
Oh no, only 3 headsets on screen. Where's the last one?
What?
You don't have your second one on.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because we don't need it anymore. It's unplugged.
And there's the elf voice.
It's my
We're not
gremlin
playing
voice.
bingo.
I changed it to
Oh,
gremlin.
you've admitted it's a gremlin voice
Yeah.
and not an elf
Yeah.
voice?
I wanted it to be an elf voice, and then I was just like, well, I can't convince everybody else. So
Frank says, I think it was the Sarlacc.
Sarlacc pit.
Which is a great Star Wars reference for those of you who get it.
It's a bottomless pit.
Is Cody Men's? Isn't the
Is this where
Sarlacc that
mediums
big
go,
worm
Captain?
It was
that's
Cody
in
who
the-
did it. Well done, Cody.
Is this
Cody
where-
always has great Star Wars references.
Oh man.
Is this where mediums go all the time?
I don't know. Is it?
I'm asking Cabbage.
I don't know where you are.
I'm right behind you.
I don't
You're
know.
right behind.
Vex Abrams on YouTube says, are there any plans to extend frontline battles to Tier 9 and Tier 10 independently? Not at the moment. Likely not for this season, but anything is possible in future seasons.
Ooh.
Although most people seem to be more interested in having a lower tier frontline.
In the
Hear a lot of
books,
requests for Tier 6 frontline,
Boba
which I think
Fett
would be cool.
escaped the Sarlacc pit. Huh. Interesting.
I mean, in the books and in the epic telling of what the new Star Wars trilogy should have been by Patton Oswalt in the Parks and Rec episode.
Oh yes.
Remember that?
Huh.
Yes.
It was so good.
Wow. Y'all see real fast.
Yeah, we did.
Oof.
That's really bad. C's the easiest one to hold.
Yeah.
I should have gone up with our friend Garci.
Sorry, Garci. Good luck.
You tried.
Captain Apalm says that's where mediums go to die.
Will Wargaming add the Iron Bear from Borderlands 3 to World of Tanks?
Oh God, I wish.
Is there an Iron Bear in Borderlands?
There's an Iron Bear.
I haven't.
Rose has it.
I haven't really seen anything. I've been too busy with TwitchCon to play video games. But I am looking forward to getting some Borderlands 3 time in after TwitchCon.
It's so good.
I'm gonna die.
Tier 9 frontline would be the best.
Yep.
Tier 9 is the best balanced tier without someone's wallet factoring into it. Yeah.
Please don't blow me up.
Tier 9 would be an interesting frontline for sure. I totally
Please
agree.
don't blow me up. How
Oof.
dare you?
You got blowed up.
They damaged my engine.
Nobody says no you. What?
I love that the no you meme is back. That's good.
Tasty.
Canon, not canon. Remy, that was good. Some people were talking about British heavies. How do you manage it? I'm on the Churchill 7. It's so slow. Yeah, the Churchill 7 was the roughest one for me.
That's the punishment tier. if
Yeah,
there ever is one.
I don't think the Black Prince is as bad as people say it is, and I actually think the Carnarvon now is actually quite good. I kept it. I still play it.
Oh, the premium one?
No, the normal tier 8.
Oh,
I think it's quite good.
Oh.
there's also a premium one you can have fun with.
Garci's TV bugged out. Oh, that's a
Fear is nigh.
There should be the ability to indefinitely prestige after tier 10 to get bonus bonds or credits or something.
bonus bonds.
I mean, we're already kind of
Bonus.
fighting that whole battle of rewarding good players with more stuff. Isn't that a thing? Or am I making that up?
Well, sorry, what'd you say?
Rewarding our good players for getting more stuff. Isn't that an argument we have sometimes?
For what context? Sorry.
Oh, like other player fairness. Like we over reward our good players for being good, and there's like not an equal opportunity for.
I'm sure some people have that opinion. Yeah.
why does Wargaming keep making wallet warriors? Do you mean like we're forcing people to buy tanks, or do you mean like we keep making tanks that are premiums?
We can make some dang money.
Tomahawk says that this game is so elitist, it's disgusting. Ooh. I'm sorry you feel that way. That's rough. I would say that it's, you know, you definitely get rewarded for performance in World of Tanks. Grinds are shorter. Credits are easier to come by. There's definitely benefits to being good at the game. I would encourage people to try and get better. I don't think that's always the worst thing in the world.
Also, if
Clans should be banned.
so, there are a couple people who are talking about the
sure if I agree with that
Discord
one.
and getting pinged too much. So we actually created a system where you can opt into getting pings for different like events. So we actually have specific roles for getting pinged for like scavenger hunt, or for the weekly watcher missions, or for contributor streams, or for the World of Tanks NA streams. So like this stream that you're currently watching, you get pinged for that. So you can opt in and out of those roles. It's really easy. We have a channel specifically for it. So
GPC always on hand to let me know when I mispronounce something. Sorry.
elitist.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like,
Sorry.
elitist.
It's,
What did you even say? It wasn't even elitist. It was like...
I don't even know if I'd be speaking English if GPC didn't keep me in check. I'd probably just be speaking a whole other...
Oh, man.
it'd be like Pigeon.
Can we buff the WZ-111? Honestly, I would love to see a 111 get buffed. Like, that and the Alpine Tiger are, like, real far behind. That's actually one of the tanks that I picked for Cody to play for
good.
Frontline, so...
Aren't they?
just accidentally repaired. Okay, that's 8 already hits in a row here for... Yep.
Although it is a preferential matchmaker tank, so that
Yeah.
makes it a little bit better, but
Doesn't
not
it-
too much.
Doesn't it do caboodles of damage?
How many caboodles?
I don't
Caboodles.
really think
A
so.
bunch of caboodles.
It has really bad pen and like
A butt
average
caboodle.
damage, I think, which is why it's not great. It's kind of like a worse IS-6. Is what I think.
The I6 is broken.
What?
So good. My IS6B stats are like dark blue, and I have like 50 games in it.
6 minutes till the code drop, guys.
Sweetman
6
says WZ-111 is good. You just need to shoot gold a little more.
Amazing.
Who's got the gold shell emote? That's great.
I actually have no idea. I can't look. Can't look. Makes
The
me
IS6
sad.
is so automatic. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
definitely joking. The IS6 is automatic. I will say it's not that bad. You can make the IS6 work.
GPC says GIF.
No, we're not starting that one today. We got to do at least a month
Not
between
today.
those
You're
fights.
a joof.
A what?
A joof.
All right, maybe roll it back
Goff.
on that one, Chief.
It's like when Jeff is spelled G-O-F.
No, like goof with a soft J.
Oh. Oh. I guess that makes sense.
You have to explain it.
What is hitting you? Jeez.
Everything is hitting me. I shouldn't have advanced forward.
Cheetahs.
Tank shots.
I have over 6,000 battles played and still die in the first seconds of each match. You need to tell the devs to change their matchmaker to include skill base.
They've tried.
I mean, one of the biggest things about skill-based matchmaking is like,
Should not have put it.
yeah, you'll play against people that, like, the way that I think skill-based matchmaking would be best is balancing the average between the two teams, but I don't think skill-based matchmaker... What are you doing?
I'm deserting.
Oh,
Go ahead and pull
man,
KrzyBooP
I was
up.
like,
I lost all
what
my
is
tanks.
happening?
I'm in that boat.
But no, we were just like, we were trying to figure, oh.
We're all dead.
You know what?
Okay, so apparently Sweetman is the one with that emote. There you go. Sweetman
Yeah.
himself. Like Goof. We're not getting into this G soft G argument today. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
There's
do
Garci.
that.
Sorry,
There we go.
Garci.
IS6 is the definition of power creep. That's not a totally inaccurate statement. World Tanks and A, you should disallow all but tech trees and tanks in competitive play. It would make them fair since everyone has the same tanks. So it's actually a reasonable argument. And I believe we have done that in several tournaments and clan playoffs, actually.
Yes.
But no, skill-based matchmaker, like, for ranked battles and
Can't believe
anything
Skill's
having
not.
to do with skill, that would make sense. But for random battles, like just balancing the average amount of like skill and PR for both sides would be great. But yeah. The problem of skill-based matchmaker is that by me being a good player, I would have a worse team, and that doesn't seem fair. Oops, almost every single game is like that, but also
Interesting
like
case.
play ranked battles. Like ranked battles, clan wars, all of those are meant for people who don't want to play with a worse team or whatever.
Cygnus on Twitch is trying to bait me into the soft G hard G. It's not going to happen, Cygnus. I know what you're doing.
And then Skylar
dude.
says, you're right, balance the average. And then also states, I don't like lopsided matches, though blowouts, winning or losing. So blowouts and lopsided matches will happen regardless of the skill level. If you guys have ever played Clan Wars, if you've ever played ranked battles, you'll understand that no matter what the situation is in terms of skill level, like blowouts happen. You get 15 ones and 15 zeros no matter like what kind of matchmaker you have. It's just
Lanchester Square Law.
yeah, it has to do with Lanchester Square Law. It also has to do with the idea of, what's it called? Snowballing. Like, snowballing is huge...
That's what Lanchester Square Law is,
yeah.
basically.
And so...
so I do want to point out that Haglar popped into chat. Shout out to Haglar.
Hello.
Go check out Haglar's stream. Follow him on Twitch. He's a great guy. Haglar says, skill-based matchmaking is awful. Have you ever tried playing a rank 15? It's just 15 Unicums camping because they know pushing is impossible. And I pushed into a dead zone again because I was not paying attention to the game.
Propeller says matchmaker contributes to 15-0 matches. No,
Haglar,
not
why? You
really.
distracted me with your presence. This is all Haglar's fault, guys. Now I got to change the settings of the game into Haglar mode.
Chris Daly says, when I call in Westfield in Clan Wars, I get 15 ones and 15 twos. I have awesome strats for that map. So, like I said, like, stuff happens in this game. You will get 15 zeros and 15 ones and 15 twos no matter what you do. Like, it doesn't have to do...
Switch to KrzyBooP.
Switch to KrzyBooP. Switching to KrzyBooP. Goodness. I was ranting, you know?
I bounced twice off of a T-34.
Did you?
I tried to set my settings to minimum so I could go into Haglar mode, but I would have had to restart the client, so it's not doable. I want you to know, Haglar, at home I'm playing on minimum settings, and I'm only caring about the gameplay, and I'm playing so much better there than here. Hey guys, what happened to the idea of national flavor? This is Draculia on Twitch, by the way. What happened to the idea of national flavors, like was proposed with one nation having smoke, Russia having suicide bomb dogs? It would really add to the variety of gameplay. It's one of the reasons I love Warships so much.
I mean,
I think Peter would get mad
suicide
at
bomb
us.
dogs would not be PG-13.
Yeah.
So there's that one gone
Historically
immediately.
accurate, though.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, the Soviet Union did in fact train bombs to, or train dogs.
Train bombs to bring
train
dogs.
the bombs.
They trained the bombs
tanks.
to be carried by dogs under enemy tanks.
Man, those are some well-trained bombs.
Hagler says Cabbage is going into gamer mode. I'm going to do what's called a real gamer move and turn off all of the fancy graphics and special effects.
No, we're not saying one team can't pen the other because of snowball effect. We're saying that like matches where you get 15-1 and 15-0 are literally because of Lanchester Square Law. Like, not being able to pen a tank is like just it has to do with, do you know where you're shooting on a tank, or do you know what kind of, or like where you have to go against the kind of tanks that you want to be fighting against. There's a lot of factors that go into why there are 15-1, 15-0s, but it's not something that we can prevent.
Wagner Gamer on YouTube has now said hi 9 times, so I feel obligated to say hi. Hi, Wagner Gamer. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Hello, Wagner Gamer.
It's got a couple people asking,
Hey, guess what?
What's up with the minigames? What's up?
Boop.
Oh, the code's here now.
Oh, the code's here now.
What code?
The code for the weekly Watchers code just popped
my
up
gosh.
right above my head and your head
Oh
and
my
Travis'
goodness.
head. All of our heads.
It's way up there.
Extra puffer.
So the mini games are going to launch tomorrow, I believe. There's more details in the portal article. But basically, there's going to be a bunch of cool little mini games. You can try them out and win some of those extra dog tag bits you've been missing out on.
Ah, yes.
Ralph on Facebook says the reason that matches are so hard is because you have 15 individuals that are playing together, and it's like herding cats. That's totally true. Silver Ghost says, has the game ever been tested with a low RNG factor? Yes, it has been tested with a lower RNG factor. Tomahawk says, when are clans going to get banned? Probably when they do something that makes them worth banning. Is the stream glitching? I hope not.
Uh-oh. Hey.
Warchild's here. Hook 'em horns. Warchild says, did someone say code?
The code apparently is wrong.
Oh, and the code is wrong.
Yes.
Somebody's got to go erase the whiteboard. We have a whiteboard out next to the room that says days since last incorrect code.
No. The code should work. I just wrote it wrong.
So I think it still counts.
I wrote it wrong.
Still counts.
No.
Still a code-related problem. I'm calling it. We're starting back over at 0 days.
No. This is the right quote.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
There you go. Or it says it works. See, it works. It's not broken. I just suck at typing.
Yeah, sorry, Jaculia, we did get distracted. So, okay, so here's my take on the national flavors question. I think that would be really cool in a specific game mode. I think it would be too hard to balance to make it a full-time thing. It's just my offhand take. I do really like the idea. It's a really fun thematic idea. But I think for random battles and competitive play, there's anytime you introduce a mechanic like that, one or two of them is always going to be better than the rest. And I think that'd be really hard to balance.
Are you alive yet?
I am alive.
Oh.
I can't say I'm doing anything good, but I'm alive.
Alrighty, well.
She says oops with an evil grin and rubs her hands together. Did you give the wrong code on purpose?
No.
On purpose?
No.
Not on purpose or on purpose?
No.
Well,
sometimes you're a porpoise.
Mystery Tanker says we were promised the Bond shop back in 1.5. What happened to that?
There was no promises. No promises were made.
It was delayed because of technical issues. The Bond shop is technically in game. It just doesn't sell tanks yet, which is the thing that everyone's waiting for, but unfortunately isn't in the game.
It's still the plan. I've been assured it's still the plan, along with the 438 changes. So, I can't give you a timeline, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, don't move, Batchat. Don't move.
Oh, gotta bring those Captain America wheels.
Code not valid, says Hobbling Farmer. I would retype it. Mostly because I typed it wrong, so...
Do you think everyone makes the same mistake? But you typed it wrong on purpose.
I'm just gonna mute you.
Wow.
I can do that.
Censorship, right?
Blizzard says, how do auto-reloading Italian TVs sound? Kind of gross, to be honest.
Like VHS tapes.
Oh, that was a terrible shot. Will the STRV-81 be in the Bond shop? We can't confirm the presence of any vehicles in the Bond shop right now.
See, now I'm going to go double-check the spelling of
you can shoot through the warehouse here? I didn't know
code.
there was a shot. That's cool. There you go. Have some of that. Randomness on YouTube says, where would we find the Bond shop in our garage?
It's in the shop. So if you go to... What? What? What did I do?
Well, it's in the shop.
Well, no. So, like, at the top bar, you have a little button that says shop, and if you click on that, it's on the left-hand side, and you can click on it, and it says items for bonds, I believe it's what it is.
We did not win that game.
No, we did not.
Yeah. So we'll go back to the garage and we'll show you where the Bond shop is.
White Wolf says, it's just Cabbage. Would we really miss much if Tragic muted him? Oh, I just really appreciate all the love from you guys.
Wow.
Really appreciate it.
Oh, that was really funny. That's hilarious.
I don't have the
How
information
much are
he
you
has.
bribing them to
Don't
be on your
shun him.
side? I don't believe that this many people are all on this soft G Cabbage hate train.
Lego Finder says the streams keep stuttering and dropping. Is anyone else having any issues with that happening?
Well, I'm good.
Terrible.
Okay.
Sorry, Garcia. We couldn't carry you today.
Yeah, Garcia, you needed better teammates than us for that to work out.
Let's do a little swappy swap. Do you want to show them where the Bond shop is?
Indeed. Pulling it up right now.
Awesome.
Is there a sticky note for me?
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying no, they're not having any issues. Alrighty. I used to watch Tragic sail the high seas. Now I watch her fix the seat on her motorcycle. What is wrong with me?
Okay, so when you open the store, are we on my screen?
Yeah.
Right here at the bottom, items for bonds.
Yep.
And you got equipment and directives, and at some point there's going to be a third tab here that says tanks or vehicles.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, if you want to buy various special improved equipments, you can find them here in the bond shop. Or
Alright.
directives. I know a lot of people run the food, and then they run the firefighting directive to make up for not having a kit. So that appears to be the pro gamer move.
So we have that traffic
and
cone
directives.
coming up next, and then after traffic cone, we actually have Eat Lead 6000, who spelled his name right this time.
All right. Traffic cone. Oh, man, traffic cone better
alrighty.
carry us after all them. Oh, wait, no,
Oh,
traffic
yeah.
cone wasn't the one time rush. One second.
What do you get with the code? So the code that you see up there is the weekly watcher code, as you can tell. Basically, from this code, you get consumables and a mission. And if you play the mission, that starts your streak for the month. Currently, we are in the 3rd week. So if you guys started earlier this month on Tuesday, the 3rd of September, and you came last week, you would have a 3-week streak. At this point, if you start today, you can get a 2-week streak, but basically you get consumables and a mission. You play the mission, you start your streak. Once you come back next week and you do the same thing, you'll have a 2-week streak and you'll get a bonus at the end of the month. So,
We're ready to go.
Oh, that's why.
Alrighty.
Yes, someone's telling me I need to spend my reserve points. It's
frontline
because I haven't spent them
platoon.
since.
Get
reset.
ready.
I
Ooh,
will
something
after
went
this game.
wrong. Try reloading the
Hey,
page.
the Cheng's here.
Oh, gosh.
The Cheng is the winner of our Watt
Alright.
Festival replay contest.
Tier 8.
Tragic just nuked chat, so I can't read it anymore.
I nuked it because it literally said there's a problem
Oops,
loading
something
the
went
chat. Tier 8 frontline.
Cheng, I'm trying to get
ready.
your laptop set up. We are working on it. I have the laptop. Just a
Max
matter
is
of
4.
Getting it out.
Max streak is 4, but so far, if you've gone to every stream this month, you should have a 3-week streak. If you play the mission. There you go. And then on Thursday, you can make it 4.
Execrable is calling the Cheng, hello, Mr. M41D. Yeah, he
Right.
really has the most impressive
5,
M41D replay I've
4.
ever seen.
3,
That's for sure.
2, 1, go.
Riley on Twitch says, hey, I heard if you DM Cabbage, he still has about 792 M60 codes. That's
That
false.
many exactly. Wow.
Actually, it is Beathead Militia who still has all the codes. He kept all of them. I know he says he gave them away. He's hoarding them. He's still got them.
I have no idea why there was a World of Tank Splits outage.
Yeah,
Thursday is week 4, despite being the 3rd week. That's because next week I'm going on vacation, and then we're also at TwitchCon. So unfortunately, we can't do a code giveaway next week.
Cabbage must have the 279E codes. Yeah.
Also, our stream area, so the stream room is going to be deconstructed, so that way we can take it to TwitchCon. So
That's my job.
Warchild says Blitz sucks. Let's not talk about it. Hey, Blitz
Dang.
doesn't suck.
let's
I
Blitz
met
is
Warchild
fun.
on Blitz.
Gonna have to quit my job in order to earn more bonds. Maybe at 8 hours a day, I can earn that many bonds. Is Wargaming hiring?
Guess where we are?
Where are we? We finally got the new map, guys. All right. Now I realize that I have literally no idea where to go.
Neither do I.
That's okay. I don't usually know where to go on any maps.
Well, we're attacking,
fine.
so just, head to the circles.
Earl says, can't hear what you're saying with all the noise. Oh. Well,
What?
that's up to Tragic.
What
to
noise?
fix. I don't know. Earl says there's noise. I'm
Was
trusting
that-
Earl. I'm
was
out
that
here
my noise?
listening. I'm putting my ear out, and I'm hearing what Earl's
I
saying.
think that was
and
my
I'm
noise.
just letting you know. Riley says,
Affirmative.
I'm against you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's on the
I
side.
mean, I can hear y'all pretty great. So
I do not have any Death Star codes, so killing me in this game will not get you a Death Star code, Riley.
Tragic is a heavy breather.
Nobody wants this.
Okay. All right, we're done. We're done here.
Oh my, look how fast I'm
Give
going.
me that Seth Star code.
Warchild asked if a date has been set for rank battles. Nope. However, it's
Coming
happening in the
soon.
autumn.
Tragic Magic Darth Vader confirmed.
Once we should have a full ranked announcement coming at some point in the next
ASMR stream.
soon TM. But once the official announcement come out, that'll be the announcement of the official date.
Too many people are asking for a Wargaming ASMR stream.
I think we should do an ASMR stream. That's clearly a strong point of
We
us.
all make tank noises.
I'm inclined to say no.
Napalm says that he hates attacking on this map. By the way, Napalm, I did see your earlier message. You said you were already working on a new list of tanks for next year. That's cool. Look forward to seeing it.
I do not have the depression.
Brad on Facebook's in our match. Are you on our team or on the other team, Brad?
Hello, Brad.
Because that determines whether or not I'm going to be rooting for you. White Wolf says that would be Sophie making mouse noises. What is it? What is a mouse noise? What does a mouse sound like?
Squeak, squeak.
I don't know.
I think it's just
Squeak,
the noise
I'm a
of
mouse.
being stuck in the mud, right? Like that's it.
Are you stuck in the mud?
I think a
I don't
mouse
think
is
it would I don't think it would make any noises.
You don't think a mouse would make a noise at all?
Because wasn't it like not ever actually created?
Oh, there's a real mouse. It's in Kabinka.
Oh, huh? I didn't.
It
actually
wasn't
know
ever a
that.
production tank, but
Stop stereotyping mice. Please make tank noises. Says Subba Dubba Dupa. Subba Dubba.
what is a tank noise?
Pew. Pew.
Pew?
Pew? Pew.
Pew.
Randall says you don't have the body for an ASMR stream.
I think he's talking to Cabbage.
Don't.
I don't know. I got curves for days, Randall. I don't know what you're
Curves for
talking about.
days.
Yeah, there's someone for everyone.
Oh man. Mouse was built as a prototype but never saw production lines or combat.
Correct.
So maybe it never ran. Therefore, technically, it wouldn't make any sounds.
Oh, goodness.
Cabbage, fix your gun, says Napalm. Fix your gun.
You're right, Captain Napalm. I was waiting on my repair kit, but it finally came up. I'm just gonna go out and just. Oh, I just realized I just used my repair kit. The mouse was going to be restored by Wargaming back in the day, according to Grant on YouTube.
Huh.
I've heard that before too, but we have done a bunch of restoration projects,
Like USS Texas.
including the most recent one being the USS Texas, which we helped out with. But that was a massive undertaking that involved a lot of organizations, and including the state of Texas. Happy that it's heading to a new home where it'll hopefully have a nice long life as a museum ship.
Yeah. Bjorn says, kinda anemic tank noises. I don't think you want us to actually make
Oh,
loud,
please.
that loud sound.
Please don't.
Ron on Facebook says, "Fix your track, Cabbage."
What does the M next to the mini-map do? Basically it brings up a big version of the map. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I didn't realize I was peeking out. Lol.
Hello, is there going to be 2 codes for today since y'all will be MIA at TwitchCon? No, it's going to be on Thursday. Thursday we have a
There's a chariot here at that higher
special
bush.
stream as well.
Yeah, I'm stuck in IS6 VK fun.
Enrico on YouTube says there's a documentary with a witness at the time saying that you could hear the ground shaking when it was on. I believe
Jeez.
that.
Jeez.
Let's see if I can
GPC
just
says
flash damage.
yodel tank noises, please.
No.
Crazy, are you up to the task?
No.
Can you yodel a tank noise?
I will absolutely mute you.
I could,
No.
but I'll be censored pretty hard.
Yes.
Chris on Facebook says, I play almost strictly tier 10s. I do every season rank battles, and back in the day, Frontlines used to get bonds for the medals you'd get in game. I believe this is part of a
Oh,
larger
no.
discussion about how many he got as many bonds as he has.
Yeah. The Cheng says, I would like it to be known that the rear of the AE Phase 1 is pennable by T49HE confirmed.
Oh, that sounds like it was a bad day.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Oh, I can be the charioteer still has shots. Okay, so he's at that bush, I think.
Cabbage,
walk
it's
a shell
almost
at him.
like you are going out into the open.
Oh, well, I wasn't. It's not the open.
Is the code used up already? I'm unsure.
It shouldn't be. The code has a lot more redemptions than it did. That ricocheted? Who is this guy? Where'd he get his hex?
Okay, Insane Fiend says, not sure who asked about festival fair tanks, but the news post says you have time to make the final purchase decision within 7 days, starting September 18th. This is the second stage of the fair, and if you don't complete the purchase before September 25th, your reserve tanks will disappear. Don't miss your chance.
Wow, shout out to Insane Fiend on
Thanks.
Twitch for the very thorough answer.
Man. Is that in the... That was definitely in the article. I guess I didn't look hard enough.
Sweetman says he can also confirm that 155 plus millimeter guns can overmatch the top of the AE-1 turret. Well, there you go.
Air Scout is ready.
Okay, I can hit that shot through the smoke, but the fully aimed one that hits him right in the hole doesn't pen. Figure that one out.
Will it be a birthversary stream for Champajon and Montague on Thursday?
It should be. No, Thursday is actually going to be our Road to TwitchCon stream,
Yeah.
but we can make it a happy birthday stream for Monty as well. Not for
Oh.
KrzyBooP. That guy's got enough. He's got enough good stuff.
I do?
Sorry, not for Jambi John.
Yeah.
Ready.
You're
for
fine, Crazy.
deployment.
You need more good stuff, KrzyBooP.
I do.
And also, guys, so since we have you all here, Thursday will almost definitely be only on Twitch. Because it is a TwitchCon stream. So, there you go.
Exclusive.
Twitch exclusive.
Twitch exclusive.
We still haven't taken C.
Wait, I thought we were on defense. Are we not on defense?
No, we're on attack.
Oh my
buddy.
gosh.
What? Cabbage!
Well, I don't know the map. I thought we were on defense this whole time.
Oh my goodness. You're just shooting tanks,
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get rid of them.
Yep, correct.
Playing Call of Duty over here.
Man. You're just like, man, that cap is so open. We're doing so good. Ooh, nice hit.
Warchild says there's a repair station right next to you. Repair. I did repair Warchild. It's on cooldown right now for another 40 seconds. Unless you're talking to KrzyBooP, in which case I can't help it.
No, I got sniped. I'm good. I died. I'm gonna play some flanky flank.
Flanky flank, huh?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get this cat.
Let's see if I can fall through some ice.
Now that I learned that we're not in fact defending, we were able to get the cap.
Oh my god.
MVP over here.
Yeah, that's all it took. It was just me realizing that.
Ah, all right.
Oh, come on, SU.
Wrong objective, guys.
Get out of there.
Wrong
Get out of that
objective.
hole.
Zone A contested.
I think everybody picked up on that. Oh, we're not defending.
It was just a matter of getting to the critical mass required to push in. Ron on Facebook says bouncy tires, right? No, it's the darn adamantium that they put on the wheels.
Vibranium. Vibranium is stronger than adamantium. This is brought to you by your nerd moments from KrzyBooP.
Adamantium's cooler because Wolverine has it.
True.
Wolverine is cooler than Wakanda.
What's her face also has it.
I should have taken that shot.
Forget her name.
What's her face?
Yeah, she has like super
what?
super death claws.
Super Death Claws.
What? Are we talking about Wolverine?
Yeah, she's in the Wolverine universe.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
You mean the kid Wolverine?
No.
Oh, I don't understand.
But yeah, him too.
KrzyBooP is right. Nerdness is accurate.
Oh, and also what's her face? 11?
Are we talking
Oh.
about Stranger Things?
No, Z24.
Nobody
What's
says.
24.
happening?
Why do people say what's their face? I don't understand. I
Lady
don't understand that either.
Deathstrike. Ooh.
There we go. There.
is
Now we got some
Lady
nerd knowledge in the
Deathstrike, that's
chat.
who it is. Yep. Thank
Did
you.
I just miss an entire conversation?
You did, because you're not a 90s kid.
What are you talking about? I was born in the 90s.
That doesn't make you a 90s kid. I was born in the 80s. It doesn't
Ooh.
make me an 80s kid.
Yeah, OSU's a big game, right? And Longhorn's got to save some face after losing to LSU, right?
Death Borb. Says Andrew.
Oh my goodness. Charioteer lives
The
again.
child. That kid X-23. Is that from Logan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
X-Men
Our
universe.
reinforcements have arrived.
That Logan movie was good. I like that.
Yes. It was the Wolverine movie everybody wanted.
You mean they wanted to watch Wolverine die? Is that what you're saying? Because that's what happened.
I mean, why would you spoil that? That's
Yeah.
so
The
mean.
movie's been out for like...
Tragic spoiler loss.
The movie's been out for like how long now?
Smoke screen is ready to
When does Logan come out? Come on.
I like that there's people in chat who are like, hey, wait a minute, people who grew up in the 90s are young too.
Dude, it's been 2 years. You haven't watched the movie in 2 years and you wanted to watch it. Tough.
There are people that would still get mad if you spoiled Bambi for them. So,
Oh my god.
What's there to
You
spoil about Bambi?
oh,
You didn't know Bambi's mom died.
The real
Sorry.
reason the rabbit is named Thumper.
Bordering that PG-13 line right now.
Don't shoot me, guys.
Hai Nguyen wants us to turn on friendly fire? Why?
No,
Why?
Because not having
I
friendly-
like seeing the new creative ways people
Bambi's
are
mom
trying to break
died?
the rules.
Shoot, what angle did he shoot me at? He must be like up there? I don't know this map at all.
Get out of here.
Next she's gonna tell us that Snape killed Dumbledore. I kind of miss friendly fire. Is that weird?
Kylo,
Yes.
I think Kylo kills Han is the new version of Snape kills Dumbledore, right?
Yeah.
How could you?
Yeah, how could you? How
Why are
could
they- why are they-
how could the
Godzilla
people who
killed
own that
Bambi.
brand let that happen? I don't know, man.
Oh, I guess that's a good.
That T-69 really wants to kill you.
Yeah, he really does. Whoa, hey,
Oh,
whoa. Not cool.
Yeah, that's an EDR.
Yep, that was a really nice flank on him.
Whiter shade of pale horse.
What?
That's his name!
A whiter shade of pale. I know, it's great.
Oh, man.
Did I just get blocked from the front I was on? Or was I on F?
I think you were on... I don't know. Were you on...
I think I was on, yeah, I think I was on the C front.
Gone from WGNA to the spoiler channel? What happened?
ready for deployment.
If you want the game to be realistic, friendly fire is a must. Well, I would say that World of Tanks is not really a realistic game.
I mean,
It
how
has
much...
some realistic mechanics, but definitely is aiming for more of an arcade action experience. An actual tank simulator, they're out there, guys, like Steel Beasts. You can find them, and they're fun if you're into that kind of thing, but I will tell you, the first time that you drive for an hour only to get immediately destroyed by something you had no chance of seeing, it's going to be pretty frustrating.
And then queue up again.
Yeah, I mean, World of Tanks, you can still have that experience, but at least it happens in 15 minutes or less.
Oh, man.
Rosebud is a sled. Shout out to Bjorn for the real spoilers. Citizen Kane.
Oh, I have a question for Chad. When you make a sandwich... Wait, where is it? When you make a sandwich, do you spread the mayonnaise on the bread or the meat?
I saw this tweet earlier.
False. I use Miracle Whip.
That's
Do
disgusting.
you spread your spread on the meat or the bread?
The bread.
Good.
All right, guys. I have.
Let
I have
them
a
answer
thing.
this one first.
Okay, we'll answer that one.
Yeah.
But let's get to the real thing, which is, if you ask for mayonnaise on a sandwich and someone hands you a sandwich with Miracle Whip on it, do you feel betrayed?
Love
No.
it.
'Cause
I like the
I
tangy
feel
zip of
betrayed.
Miracle Whip.
I'm not making a judgment on Miracle Whip. It's just not mayonnaise. If you tell me something is mayonnaise and you hand me
Right.
Miracle Whip, we're gonna have problems.
Whoa!
What heathen puts it on the meat? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Actually, I think Domo does.
No.
He was arguing.
Domo
that.
buys his sandwiches.
Yeah,
What are you talking
Domo doesn't
about?
make sandwiches.
Domo doesn't make sandwiches.
Traffic code says I feel like crazy.
Domo doesn't make sandwiches.
Crazy is less of a human. Oh man.
I'm less of a human
Ice
for
Dragon
that.
says Miracle Whip is just wrong. Yeah,
Oh, man.
I don't really want to cast a judgment on Miracle Whip, like good or bad. All I'm saying is it's not mayonnaise.
Like, whatever your condiment is, do you put it on the bread or the meat? Answer that, guys.
The bread.
Bread or meat?
Oh
Bread
boy.
or meat?
The defense is.
I spread it on my tongue, then eat it.
Who
Delicious.
said that? Andrew on YouTube.
Delicious.
That was funny.
Squirt it all in my mouth.
Or
and
not
then
says meat.
Meldeth on Twitch says Dukes is
Both.
better. I haven't had Dukes.
Zone D has been captured.
Oh, man.
Extra
Bread.
time
Monty,
has been
Monty says I put mustard next to the meat, mayo next to the lettuce, cheese, whatever. Everyone's on the bread. Riley says on both. That was good. Domo failed the home econ sandwich test. I don't think he
Buttered
failed. He
bread,
just
then
paid someone else to make the
mayonnaise.
sandwich.
have arrived.
Oh come on, RNG. That was
Although,
on.
when making PB&J, I always put the peanut butter on first, on both sides, then do jam in the middle. Keeps the bread from absorbing all the jam and falling apart. The more you know. Or you just eat the sandwich fast enough that your jam doesn't soak
Eat
into
the sandwich
bread.
fast enough. Listen to you. You're not even savoring.
I'm sorry. I'm
Welcome
just
to
kind
World
of
of Tanks Tuesday stream. My real question to you, Mr. 13 Disciples, but where does the mayonnaise go?
Work relationships lost over how we put together our frickin'
Where
sandwiches.
does the mayonnaise go in your PB&J sandwich?
No longer allowed to work with each other because I like to use Miracle Whip.
Oh man.
Well, I think that's just a Florida thing.
No, it's not.
There's some things that come being from Florida, and Miracle Whip is one of them.
No, it's not. That's not it.
I believe that peanut butter and mayo is an actual thing in parts of the South, isn't it?
What?
I think there's
Peanut butter
parts of
and
the
mayo?
South where people have PB and mayo sandwiches.
That's not me.
That's definitely a thing. I've heard of it. Eat fresher bread, says Christopher. Oh, thanks, Christopher.
PB&J without Fritos? What? Canadian Hawk. Sweet Man says you take a bite of meat and then you spray the condiment of choice into your mouth.
Or
There you
know
go.
what?
That's it.
That's one way
That's
to
the
live.
bachelor
That's one
life
way
for
to
you.
live.
I don't want to make anything. I'm just
No,
gonna
I
squirt it in
agree.
my mouth.
I'm just imagining someone trying to spread mayo on like both sides of their lunch meat, and they keep like flipping it back and forth between their hands because they don't understand why their lunch meat keeps losing the mayo, and they're just like, oh man, I gotta spread it on that side, and they flip it over and they're like, oh no, this side is gone, and they keep doing that.
Smoke screen is ready to use.
Oh Jesus.
Wow, we have no...
PB&J with banana slices is like pretty standard though.
Have y'all ever had a fluffernutter?
Yeah, I've had a fluff.
What's a fluffernutter?
It's a marshmallow fluff and PB&J sandwich, right?
Oh, interesting.
I'm behind smoke. How is this still a thing?
Air Scout.
Traffic cone's trying to carry us, but we're not making it easy for him.
He's trying his best.
Bye, TS5.
All right, Cabbage, what
Cute.
was your question you wanted to ask earlier?
I did ask it. It was the where do you put the mayo?
Where do you put the mayo?
Air Scout is ready.
On the outside.
This is going
What
in my
system is this
performance
being
review,
played on?
everybody, so
PC,
just
yeah.
keep that in mind.
Okay, so here's what I've learned. That ridge on F,
Yeah.
if you don't control that, you can do nothing. You can do nothing
Yep.
there. So I
I mean,
need
it's
a heavy
high
tank.
ground.
And
I have
need
the
to
high
take-
ground.
You're going to yodel down from the high ground?
Yeah.
So I need to bring a heavy... I'm just going to bring the 50 TP and see if I can root some of those guys out. Don't you put the voodoo on us. Chicken and waffles. Yes, PB and mayo sounds like a Canadian thing.
Man.
B-Ted's here. How's it going, B-Ted?
Yay.
At least I see somebody saying hi to
Dude,
B-Ted.
I'm so hungry.
Or at least
Like,
they
we've
Ask
say-
been
Dome to
talking
make you a
about food so
sandwich.
much.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I mean, I have leftovers from lunch, so I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat other things.
Ready for deployment.
All right, CFZ404.
Can I have my heavy tank back, please?
Don't you dare blame Canada for...
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
Don't you put that voodoo on us. PB and bacon is Canadian. I thought that was a Elvis thing.
Yeah, I also thought that was an Elvis thing.
But I'm sure he didn't invent it. It seems unlikely anyway.
Was that episode of Doug where they invented the pizza sauce and banana?
What? I remember the show, Doug. I don't remember...
You don't remember that episode where he sets that up?
Nope. Yeet. Get out of here. I don't want to die. Why do I have 2 health kits on this tank?
have no
I
idea.
don't know. Why do you have 2 health kits?
Why would you do that?
Crazy is more of a human for having watched Doug,
How did you do
according
that?
to Traffic Cone.
How did you do that to yourself?
I don't know. I suspect sabotage, personally. CFC 404, thanks for stopping by. For this...
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh, the defender got me.
Ah.
Pizza and mayo for hangovers. Ooh, I don't know. Ransomware sucks on YouTube with a bold opinion there. I don't know if the pizza and mayo is going to hold up in this crowd.
Yeah, neither do I, honestly.
Welcome, Staffer! I went to E. You might as well just go to E. And just let that one fall.
No,
Will
I refuse.
you make
I
a
refuse.
tog rope? What is a tog rope?
Last chance to capture. Our reinforcements have
Well, we're in the
arrived.
overtime, so we need to get E
Yeah,
soon.
we just got E.
Cool,
We have
cool,
captured
cool.
Zone E. Air support
Stop being
needed.
stubborn.
Butch says, need platoon link, lost it. I will say, guys, there's only about a half hour left, so we probably only have one full game after this one.
This is our first time on the new map.
It's not going well. I'm playing worse than usual.
So since we're talking about
Our
food,
general has entered the field.
for all y'all pizza eaters,
Traffic cone.
Traffic cone's the general, though.
Yeah.
He's a bouse.
so thumbs up or thumbs down, ranch with pizza or pizza with ranch. Like if you dip your pizza in ranch.
No,
Thumbs
thank
up,
you.
thumbs down.
That's a
I'm
thumbs down.
A solid thumbs up.
Pineapple on pizza.
Absolutely disgusting, says the traffic cone.
Traffic
as he's
cone-
dead.
And yeah, as he's currently achieved general status, now he has time to crap talk your
He's
pizza
been crap
compliments.
talking me the entire time. He's been like autopiloting through this.
Got him. Not this time, whiter shade of pale horse. Not this time. All right, insanely average has some serious stuff.
I'm surprised he just hasn't
Got lots
decided
of
to
thumbs up.
suicide and just make us
I
lose.
approve. I'm gonna have to
Dunce.
unsub, says Bjorn.
Cryptic says pineapple plus pizza is a life staple. Change my mind, you can't. Well, it seems like you're not really receptive to having your mind changed. So yeah, I don't.
I mean,
think
his mind was open enough to try it. So that's very.
So KrzyBooP's working theory is that if your mind is open enough to try pizza with pineapple, you're open enough to consider that it's a bad idea.
I mean, I can see why some people wouldn't like it. I don't think they have very good culinary
just don't
tastes, but
I gotta
whatever.
say, growing up in
They
Chicago,
probably also eat bland mayo instead of Miracle Whip.
I just don't like pineapple.
Objectives have
the only
been
thing on this that I have a strong opinion about, guys, you want to put pineapple on pizza, that's fine. I've had good pizza with pineapple on it. But the real thing is, you don't put ketchup on a hot dog. That's disgusting. That is
What?
disgusting.
Dude, that's like
It is
standard.
completely unacceptable to put
That is
ketchup on a hot
literally
dog.
like a standard.
I know I have some Chicago people here in chat. Let them know you don't put ketchup on a hot dog. It's ridiculous.
What?
It's ridiculous.
What was it made for?
What are you talking about? Ketchup on a hot dog is literally a standard.
What was
Buy Cabbage. Everyone
People
is
leave in the
against you.
What human are you?
What did you do to Jet?
You don't put ketchup on a hot dog. You just
What
don't.
are you talking about?
You don't.
Okay, guys, if you want me to mute Cabbage for the rest of the stream, I will do it. Just let
No.
me know. Just let me know. I will do it. I'll do it.
Come on, Chicago people. I need you to show up.
Disowned by chat.
Disowned by Jet. Cabbage is an alien confirmed. Mute, yes.
Oh, you got one. The CDN
yeah.
hawk.
Yeah.
No, F rip.
I'm from Chicago, and ketchup is the only thing I put on my hot dogs. Well, something didn't take.
Are you you're looking at an article about ketchup on a hot dog, guys.
I am. I'm pulling up a Mike Royko.
Ketchup
Mike
on-
Royko
no.
is a legendary Chicago journalist. He's
no.
going to explain to you right now why you're wrong.
No, you gotta say the headline because that's a pun,
Hey, Crazy.
and it should be taken
Do you want
seriously.
to invite Eat Lead?
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah. No.
Read the headline.
No. Mute. See, everyone's telling me to mute you.
They're wrong.
Everyone.
They're wrong.
All
you don't
of
put
them.
ketchup on a hot dog.
Except for CDN.
No,
CDN is
no
your
ketchup
only
on a
ally
hot
here.
dog is to be relished. That's the. that was
That's
the.
so no.
So that's actually true. The main
What?
thing is
You're
you-
fired. No.
The main thing is you can't put ketchup and relish on the same hot dog. But really, since you should always put relish on a hot dog,
What if you put all of them?
you should not put ketchup and relish on the same hot dog. Redeem HT on Twitch, 100% correct. Thank you. I got one. Smack
I got
says
one.
it's bratwurst. You don't put ketchup on. If you put ketchup on a bratwurst, that's disgusting. that's horrible.
I'm not allowed to eat anywhere.
I'm laughing
with,
so hard at Cabbage's like angry voice. He's just like, that's disgusting.
Disgusting.
That's what we should have
One-
taken
Like
picture
that
one
of.
video
meme where you're disgusting.
You just don't put ketchup on a hot dog. Charles on Facebook says you don't put ketchup on a hot dog in Rhode Island either. Riley says relish and mustard are good. Yes, relish and mustard are good together.
Get ready.
The main rule of the ketchup rule is you don't mix ketchup and relish, and you should always put mustard and relish on a hot dog.
Drop in.
Cabbage, aren't you of Dutch descent? Another one says no, I'm not of Dutch descent. Actually, I'm extremely Scottish.
Now Cabbage is gonna say, "Don't put butter on pancakes and start a riot."
No, I'm pro butter on. That's fine.
I have not put butter on pancakes.
All right, get ready. All right, 5, 4, 3,
I think it just
2,
gets in the way.
1, go.
I won't condemn anyone for putting ketchup on a hot dog. This is the land of the free. And if someone wants to put ketchup on a hot dog and actually eat the awful thing, that's their right. It's also their right to put mayo or chocolate syrup or toenail clippings or cat hair on a hot dog. Sure, it would be disgusting and perverted, and they would be shaming themselves and their loved ones. But under our system of government, it is your right to be barbarians.
And it's his right not to invite you to
Bye,
a cookout for
Cabbage.
that reason.
Bye, Cabbage. Oh, man. Where did Cabbage go? Oh, no. Oh, darn. What happened? Cabbage. Oh, you're
He's
back.
having some technical difficulties. Just make him super small.
Make him super small. Oh, man. Oh, welcome back, Cabbage. Hey.
So we've been playing Frontlines all day in order to get the new map, and we've gotten it once.
Yeah.
One time.
Not ideal.
Why is Cabbage yellow? He was out in the sun for too
Because
long.
I'm being constantly sabotaged by this ketchup on hot dog eating barbarian.
Oh, man. I honestly actually don't know why you're
Super Nuka Power says, I know someone who put ketchup on a Polish. I wanted to smack it out of their hands.
Oh, man.
Was
There
that
we
from
go.
the hot dog cart back at the old office, Nika? That guy was surprisingly good. That was a terrible shot. Too far behind.
Give code, please, says Captain Rommel. They're like, it, I mean,
Look up here.
Too late.
Look up there. There you go. You know what? I got Brad on Facebook agreeing with me, and that's all I need. It's me and Brad versus the world.
Oh, what,
folks.
the one guy?
And
wow,
Redeem
you
as
forgot
well.
about CDN.
There was Canadian Hawk and Redeem on
Well,
Twitch
I mean,
as well.
this is America, so that's all you need
all
is
of
just
us.
one guy.
Yeah,
to
but
be on your
Canadian
side.
Hawk doesn't count if he's from Canada.
Sir Flufficus says, can we compromise and agree that we put ketchup on corn dogs? I think putting ketchup
Yeah.
on a corn dog, again, the primary thing is you cannot mix relish and ketchup. That's the disgusting mixture.
See, I just don't like relish.
All right, well, that's
My
just...
hot dog. We need flashy multicolors for the code. I actually think I might be able to do that. Here,
Canadian
one
Hawk
sec.
says, I always get forgetting like whiskies.
Oh, I know what to do.
There we go, guys. We're going to park in here, and we're going to cook up some hot dogs, and we're not going to put ketchup on just to make people mad.
Wait.
You win.
No, that's the wrong one.
Riley says, I will tell my team that if they kill you, you will give them a Death Star code. Montague, always the punniest guy in chat, says, I relish mustard. You guys are too much. Too many puns in here. I love dad jokes, though, guys. Dad jokes are always fun. And we get a lot of them in chat. A lot of good ones.
We do.
Trying not to sneeze.
We have captured.
Wow, we got B so fast. That was
Extra
cool.
time has been added.
Dang it. Alright, well, I can't make the code multicolored, but...
Cabbage Patch must have had a
GG
chat bird.
Scrubs said
Yeah.
hello to you in the game chat.
Oh, did he?
Hello.
Yeah.
Let's give it a try.
True Evil will be putting mustard on fries. Oh, I drove into a rock. Cabbage Patch must have had a sad upbringing. I mean, I grew up in Chicago. Of course I had a sad upbringing. I think there's
Patch?
happy people in Chicago? No. But we're right about the ketchup on the hot dogs.
I mean, you only have one person to agree with you.
I know, I had several people agree with me.
There's one. You said one.
I did, I was wrong.
Oh, I was trying to make
was wrong.
the code
Cabbage,
multicolored.
wrong about a lot of stuff, right about hot dogs. That's what I wanted to say on my tombstone.
That's respectable.
You can either be right or be happy. Sir Flufficus gets it. That's the Chicago way. Montague says that he uses mustard and pepper on his french fries. I actually like that. Canadian Hawk says, okay, how about this? Boiled, grilled, or fried hot dogs? What do you think, Chad? Boiled, grilled, or fried? I will say
I have never had a fried hot dog.
boiled only works if it's like an actual like Vienna beef hot dog. I think you can make it work in that situation.
My first job ever was I was called a weaning woman.
Silver Ghost says that I need driving tutors. Yeah, I've driven into 2 rocks today. It's been bad. I haven't rolled it all, though.
I feel like neither Cabbage nor KrzyBooP noticed what I was doing.
Did they? I noticed. I saw it.
Oh, nice. Technicolor codes.
Grilled definitely winning, and I'm fine with that. That's fine. Bay Booth says, Tombstone should say, "Here lies Cabbage. Don't put relish on me." I think in the Watt Weekly, Michael actually put ketchup on the cabbage, which is a bit ironic
Yes.
given what I just said.
He did. Wait, what are we talking about? Grilled what?
We were talking. Canadian Hawk asked about preparation of hot dogs, grilled,
Oh.
boiled, or fried.
Yeah. Grilled.
Have you had a fried hot dog?
Not that I'm aware of.
I feel
I mean,
like
does that count as a corn
I
dog?
mean, I guess if you just fry it in a pan, that counts as
Yeah.
frying it, right? I guess I probably
Yes.
have, yeah.
Alright, see you, Scott and I.
Oh, this guy doesn't even know what's happening. Gonna dump our shots and run away.
Smoke screen is ready to use.
Y'all are
Oh,
making
you
me
poor
hungry.
artillery.
Dang it.
Why would
so-
you,
See you, Scott. Have a good time.
I want food so bad now.
you want a hot dog?
No.
We got 9,000 different ways of how you're eating it wrong.
Redeem
No.
says that Five Guys fry their hot dogs.
What?
I've actually, so my Llama and I eat lunch together a lot, and he really likes Five Guys. And I was kind of ambivalent about Five Guys, but he's kind of won me over. I really
I don't
like
know,
Five
man.
Guys.
P. Terry's is still like
Yeah,
my
we
favorite
don't-
outside of like In-N-Out.
If it was equidistant, I would still go to P. Terry's, but it's not.
Like Five Guys is great, but it's so expensive that I'm
It is
just like
expensive.
I would rather
It's true.
get P. Terry's and
Ooh.
get something that I know is going to be delicious than get Five Guys for way more, still knowing that it's good. Wait, why am I said? When did I say I don't like Canadians?
You don't like Canadians, Tragic?
I love Canadians.
How can you
Someone
dislike
said
Canadians?
I don't like Canadians. What?
I don't think I've ever met a Canadian. I
How
didn't
many
like.
times have you bounced that guy?
Yeah, that's an LT 432 for you.
I've had a lettuce wrap, but never a cabbage wrap. I guess it won't have ketchup.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whataburger is
I'm
real
pretty
low
sure-
on that list.
Whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa.
I like their
Whoa.
fries.
I just want to make it
Fries.
clear to all the Texans in the audience that we do not agree with Tragic on this
No.
subject.
I like
Whataburger
their
is
fries.
great.
I don't like their burgers.
Whataburger is great. We have nothing bad to say about Whataburger. If she does,
Uh-huh.
that is her personal opinion.
We don't endorse this.
Oh. Gotta say, the stream has been a good placeholder for actually playing while I can clean the house.
Let me get this Tiger 2 off.
Redeem said, so much good information today, it's like an adult Sesame Street.
If
A burger, says
you-
Grant.
Put ketchup on a hot
Or
dog,
Child's
you are wrong.
Voice Correct.
Ketchup on your hot dog, you are wrong.
Is ready.
Correct.
Man, I have leftovers from lunch, but I really want P. Terry's now.
I gotta say, the ketchup on the hot dog things, it really is like where I grew up, when I grew up. It was just something you grew up with. It wasn't, like if you put ketchup on a hot dog at a cookout, you would be shamed, for sure. And I have to be honest, I don't know if I agree with the shaming, but I do agree with not putting ketchup on the hot dog.
Extreme Rights, no, they do not work on Watt Blitz. This is PC only.
You said Canadian Hawk's opinion
What?
didn't matter because of his nationality.
I don't
Wow.
think I've
Tragic.
actually been to Tim Hortons yet.
Oh, we tried to go to Tim Hortons, but
Yeah.
we ended up going to Dunkin' Donuts because it was closer, I think.
Yeah.
There was a Dunkin' Donuts in where we were staying in
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh, we had to walk? Oh, no.
I've
never
also
mind.
been told
That was
by
Boston.
many Canadians, including like Hot Watt, that
Zone D contested.
Timmy's isn't as good as it used to be.
What's a Timmy's?
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Similarly treasured by Canadians as Whataburger is treasured by Texans.
Yeah.
Am I going to be able to pen that Ferdy? Probably not.
Man, I think I'm gonna get P. Terry's after work still.
I think it's the second time you said that.
Yeah. Well, no, I was still trying to decide, but I said, oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Now you're sure.
Yeah. Now I'm for sure.
Tim Hortons is better than water, which is not the best endorsement I've ever heard. What camo is on Cabbage's tank? I think this is just one of the
Is that
Chinese
the-
camos.
Oh, I thought the
don't think it's anything.
M41D?
I don't think it's a special one. It is the M41D, but I don't think there's any special camo in here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Fun fact, Klaus is related to the Tim Hortons Empire. Is he really? Or is that a meme?
I mean, my hair is really short right now, so there wouldn't be a
For the
difference
love of
between
Pete!
my hair up and
Oh,
my
he's
hair
gonna kill me
down.
right now. I'm dead. Yep.
I also shaved the sides of my head, so. Oh, it's because Burger King bought Tim Hortons?
Oh, I apologize,
Oh,
guys.
man.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oof. Ouch.
We need to get C.
Americans ruining everything again with their Burger Kings.
Tragic. Would you buy the Progetto or the Canon Jägerpanzer? I'd buy the Progetto. I'd buy the Progetto.
Yeah, I would
Mostly
too.
because the Progetto is much more flexible, and so like playing it in randoms or playing it in like front lines is still fun, whereas the Kanonen Jägerpanzer is very situational and like it's cool and all. Realistically, it's whatever
went to
you
the
want
tough,
in a
the tough
tank.
crowd.
Even as someone who is a fan of the Kanonen Jagdpanzer, I would take the Progetto
Yeah.
over it if you don't have one, for sure.
Like if you want to be able to train your crew in it, like a German TD crew, yeah, go for it. But the Progetto, if you're trying to look to make credits and stuff, yeah, go for the
Enrico, the Progetto, you mean?
The yeah. I think we've been told that like several times that it's Progetto, not Progetto.
I'm not actually sure if we have been told that. I thought it was more of a reference. Or was
No.
it? Is Enrico actually correcting us on Italian?
I've been told that it's Progetto, but so many people are just like, what are you talking about? Like the Progetto? And I'm
Don't
like,
forget
no, it's
the Progetto.
But how can I call it the prosciutto if it's not a soft
Prosciutto.
G?
You can still call it the prosciutto.
It doesn't quite work, does it?
Or the spaghetto.
Haha, take that in 41.
Progetto. Spaghetto. Mamma mia, Progetto, why are you so OP? Shatina says.
We do not have a lot of luck here on C. We're
Can
having
you
trouble.
use clan reserves in frontline? I don't think so.
I
mean,
I'm
there's,
not sure if
like-
they have an effect. I'm sure
Yeah.
like you can activate them and play frontline. I don't see why they wouldn't. Normal reserves do, don't they?
Yes.
Yum Brands
You-
owns Tim's, Wendy's, KFC, and Taco Bell.
Really?
Today I learned.
Wow. Fast food is turning into media. It's the same 4 companies that own everything, right?
Yeah. Basically. Whoa, look at that camo. Isn't that's the holiday camo?
Yeah, it's the candy cane stripe looking thing.
Ah, you can. Alright, well, that's something I actually didn't know. IS-6 or T-34? I'd pick the T-34.
Can that email really get up there? Oh, sneaky SU.
Oh man. Houston, what a blow. Texas Icon has been Chicago'd. An investment firm based in Chicago with the name BDT Capital Partners announced last week that it was acquiring a majority stake in Whataburger.
Oh, is that literally last week? Wow.
Was
We
it
are.
last
Are we
week? I
just
thought it was-
completely? Oh yeah, we're horribly outnumbered here on
Yeah.
C.
IS-6 has preferential matchmaking though. Yeah, but there's still definitely like tier 8s that outmatch the IS-6, so I would prefer something that is meant to go against like tier, like its same tier and above, than something that's mostly meant for tier like 8 and 9. I guess.
7JD on YouTube says, I have a question. Why aren't there any tier 10 premium tanks in the premium shop? Good question. I think the basic answer is that tier 10 is supposed to be the end game of World of Tanks, and as much as people joke about World of Tanks and our evil money grubbing ways, you got to earn your way to the end game. You can improve your rate of grind, but you cannot buy a tier 10 tank. Well, unless you buy a seat in a Clan Wars team, which has happened, and people have been banned for that. Don't do it. Because that would be silly, says Trafficon. Happened for
What?
this summer.
Oh.
The article is from June. Oh, wow.
I was
Okay.
trying to figure out what you rolled over.
Zone E has been captured.
It's like the
Extra time has been
tiniest
added.
rock.
Our general has
Ring-
entered
who?
the field.
Omega
I have a
says-
statement. Bring back Toby. Who's
What?
Toby?
I have no idea what you
The
mean.
only Toby I know of was on console.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So does that mean that Whataburger's no longer cool, Warchild? Oh, Enrico clarified. Did you see, by the way? GE and GHE are pronounced opposite in English and Italian. So it really is a hard G per ghetto. Toby casted for the Watt tourneys a few years back. Oh, I'm not actually familiar with that.
Yay, Artie!
Hot Dog says, do you think they will come out with premium SPGs? At this time, there's definitely no plans for that. The Y is complicated, but no, at this time there's no plans to add premium SPGs.
You mean the Progetto? Says the traffic code?
Riley says, oh hey, I got into the RNG video by the way. Oh, congratulations.
Hey,
Well done.
nice.
I'll have to go watch and find your clip there, Riley.
I don't know if you can answer this question, but will the ST2 Super Test Tank be a Tier 8 prem? Honestly, it's so far, like, away from actually making it into the game that there's no telling what
I
yet.
don't know if that's true. But I believe it is, yes.
Oh my god.
You good?
I'm going to take 2 shots.
No.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, I didn't take a second shot. Nice.
Are we going to add SPAAGS? Spags? What?
Go ahead and enlighten us on what an SPAAGS is. I'm assuming it's a
Yeah.
self-propelled anti-air gun. Just figured it out.
Oh.
Well, is there a real reason to have an anti-air gun in a lot?
Yeah. Especially in a tank
Ready for
game.
deployment. Objective 2 reached.
Isn't there a premium version of the Waffenträger E100 on C? I believe it's on the Chinese server,
Yeah.
not on C. Different servers.
The Chinese server is another company licensed it from us, so they can basically use our IP and develop it, but we own all of the assets and whatnot.
Who is this sneaky SC? Oh, it's Ricky. Ricky.
Ricky Bobby?
I was gonna say that's the second time that somebody has like completely rando flanked me in a SC-130.
Ricky, are you stream sniping?
I see you. Out there, Ricky.
Rogers Ranger says, why is the game eating my CPU?
I hope it's not.
Yeah. Was fine 2 weeks ago. I would try checking and repairing the client using the WGC.
WG check. It's
yeah,
now built into
WG check.
WGC.
You can also disable it from running in the background.
Yeah.
Time to upgrade, says traffic. Alright guys, we're finally gonna get C. It's gonna happen. I believe in us.
I believe.
What do you believe?
I don't know. I believe in you guys.
Do you believe in putting ketchup on hot dogs? Because that's gross.
I do.
Alright, we
So-
finally got C. This has been an ugly front lines, but we're keeping it going. We're keeping
So
it going.
yeah, I was
Staying
gonna
in
say
the game.
this match is going so long that we're gonna end the stream later than usual.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah we are.
Air Scout is ready.
Did that twice, I'll do it again.
You owe me pizza.
If anything, I would
I owe
also
you pizza.
possibly submit a, what is it called?
Not if you're gonna put mayo
Support
on it.
ticket?
Yeah, with a diagnosis test.
Oh,
I forget.
WGC?
Yeah, WGC. I believe you can do basically a diagnostic report, and then you can submit that to our support team, and they should be able to basically tell what's going on with that.
Within limits.
Yes, Corman on Twitch. This is a tier 8 only mode.
Whee!
Oh, thanks, Roger. I hope you appreciate today's lengthy discussions about the validity of condiments and my stupid hair that needs to be cut and our general derangedness that has come from the last 2 weeks of going crazy preparing for TwitchCon.
Me not being allowed to any of Cabbage's cookouts because of my love of Miracle Whip.
Corbin 2008
I've never banned you from a cookout.
says.
I've never
"Is
had a
this
cookout."
I'm
tier
gonna
8
put
only
ketchup on
mode?"
hot dogs, so you might as well.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
well, we just want to have hot dogs to avoid that issue.
Big Daddy says, how do I become a super tester? Currently, we don't have any NA super testers. All of the super testers are in the RU region.
It is still something that I would like to happen, but the main issue is just logistics. the way the super testing is done, it's really hands-on with the administrators, and all the administrators are Russian-only speakers. So hopefully we can have a Western super test server at some point. Fingers crossed.
From what I know about like super tests and stuff, I think some of the differences between like the play styles in RU and the play styles in like NA is a pretty big factor in I guess the opinion of certain tanks when tanks get released. How do I become a CC so I can get free tanks? Create content. We're like almost always looking at content creators. I believe Cabbage and Domo want to add in a new wave pretty soon.
Yep.
Yeah. So create content, and guys, don't do it backwards. Don't ask us to give you free tanks so you can create content. Create your content, show what you can do, and eventually, who knows, you'll be noticed, and maybe we'll add you to the CC program.
Yeah, TwitchCon has delayed some of their stuff we were planning, but it's definitely on the list of things to do. Warchild says, "What if I create controversy?" I mean, you know, chaos is a ladder, right, Warchild? Like we all learned that from Game of Thrones.
Fictional tech trees. Honestly, I thought you were gonna type "I make fictional trees," and I was like, "Trees aren't tanks."
I mean, I wouldn't call them fictional tech trees.
Yeah.
Your tech trees are arguably quite historical. So, if we turn this around and win this, I'm gonna laugh forever. I don't think we're going to, but if we do, I'm gonna laugh.
We got 5
Well,
minutes,
guys,
and we already got an objective.
It's possible,
Yeah.
yeah.
And all we have to do is
But
go for 4.
we start like I don't even think we had a checkpoint before we got the first overtime warning.
No. Did you think we were on defense again?
No, I did not.
Are you sure?
It was only because it was my first time on that map.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy,
Right.
that's a hold down email, which is my nightmare.
But you have your whole entire team behind you. They're running up.
Yep.
Do you know Awesome Epic guys? If yes, do you like their content? Yeah, I believe at some point they were a CC and or are a CC.
They are CCs, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't honestly watched a ton of their stuff.
Yeah.
But they've actually come by this stream a couple times and said hi to us, and they seem like very nice fellows.
Yeah, I do know they had a recent issue where they had an old channel or something.
Yeah, they got banned from YouTube.
Yeah,
didn't
they got banned from YouTube.
I
So
heard
we
about
were
that.
aware of that. So hopefully
Another CC
you're
got
not
banned
gonna
today?
bring that up. Not that
I think it was earlier this week.
we would mind. It's just more like, yeah, we're aware of that situation, but unfortunately, that's not something we can handle. That's something that Awesome Epic guys would need to take up with YouTube. So,
Yeah. They got unbanned. Oh, good.
yeah, there we go. They use their community to spam YouTube to death. Jeez.
Objective 4 reached.
Yeah, if I recall, they didn't do anything that like warranted a ban. It was all like,
Yeah.
technicality.
Yeah, basically, they had a second channel or something, is what I got the gist of. Someone else told me what was happening. So. Is the RU and EU server thing the same with beta testers? What are you talking about? Beta testers are different from super testers. So beta tester was back when World of Tanks was still in like early development. Super testers have a basically a client in which there are new things being introduced to it. So like new mechanics, new tank lines, testing different ways of balancing things, which is different from beta testing.
Yeah, and seeing the average says it's a sandbox.
Yeah,
which is
basically.
yeah, it is. It's basically another sandbox server.
Yeah.
For stuff that's currently being worked on by the devs. I think sometimes its influence.
They got banned for copying their own channel. Yeah.
Its influence is a little overrated, I would say. The super test is definitely, feedback is taken from there too, but we file regular feedback reports on new stuff, and that goes in the same folder. The main thing the devs look at is actual performance data
See you, Randall.
on different player skill groups, cohorts, if you want to get fancy. And that doesn't change no matter what server they're pulling the data from. It's not like super testers are like our game designers who are dictating the direction of the game development.
The Shadow Knight says, what does the code give? The code gives a mission and it also gives consumables. If you complete the mission and you come back next week and do the same thing again, you get streaks. Streaks are basically like loyalty rewards, and the more often you come back, the bigger your reward at the end of the month is. The rewards at the end of the month include premium time.
This is a rough spot.
Is there an EU super test server? No.
Nope, it's RU only.
Yeah.
Smoke screen is ready to use.
Do I have to apply to gain access to Sandbox? Realistically,
Not this next one. This next one will be completely open.
Yeah, it depends on the sandbox. Sometimes they require you to apply, but these last few with the premium ammo reworks, they haven't required you to apply unless you didn't participate in any sandbox previously.
Warchild said that. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Warchild said that he wanted to super test some Franklin's barbecue.
Ooh.
I'm in with that one.
See, I still haven't tried Franklin's.
Neither have I, to be honest.
Oh man.
I need to make the time to
26 seconds left.
Yeah, Jolly Warchild. Should we go get some Franklin's?
Delicious.
I'm in for it. I haven't done it yet. I need to just take a day to go do it because you got to. For those of you who don't know, Franklin's Barbecue is an extremely famous. I shouldn't have spawned here. What was I doing?
There was like.
In a slow tank too. Just
I think
completely
Franklin's was featured
Brain dead
on
choice.
some kind of like YouTube learning series.
Oh, they were
or whatever.
featured on a ton of stuff. He has a master class. He has
Yeah.
got a bunch of stuff. So
Here, I'll drop the link to Franklin's Barbecue.
Yeah, might as well. Anyway, the barbecue is so good that they have to make everything like 32 hours ahead of time.
Yeah.
And so when they run out for the day, they run out because the stuff for the next day is already being cooked and they can't cook it any faster.
Yeah.
So if you want to get Franklin's, you got to like get in the line really early, and they usually sell out by like noon.
Yeah.
Thank
Anyways.
you, everybody on the stream, for
Yeah.
making me hungry as
You're welcome.
hell.
Yeah. Thank you for tolerating our ridiculous nonsense today. I'm gonna get some sleep in October, I promise.
I do have an announcement.
Oh, KrzyBooP has an announcement.
If you guys are in the area or would like to travel to Ontario, to the Ontario Regiment Museum for Tank Saturday, we have tickets available, and I'm unleashing it here on stream first for you guys to start entering. She put in a link, so you go to that link, enter in your information. I need your email so I can actually contact you. I won't use it for any other purposes besides...
He's actually required to delete it after it's over.
I have to delete it.
Yep. We take that stuff very seriously.
So yes, do all that stuff. There's 10 tickets to give away, and every ticket gets 2 people in. So do that, and I will send out the winners and stuff on Monday. The Tank Saturday is on October 5th. So if you'd like to travel, you have plenty of lead time to actually get yourself to Ontario. Sorry, we can't get people to Ontario.
Yeah. So if you're in the area, or if you want to be in the area, you can get yourself there. Go ahead and click through that link and get a chance to go check out some of the Ontario Regiment Museum's tank weekends. We were there earlier this year for the Aquino Tank Weekend. We had an absolute blast. Those guys are awesome. If you haven't been, go check it out. If you have been, go back. It's such a great time. They're all about, they don't get any tanks that they don't intend on actually fixing up and running. And as a result, they have an incredibly large selection of running armored vehicles. It's really very cool. Big Daddy on YouTube had a final question here. If I don't have to apply how to get access to Sandbox, instructions for how to get into Sandbox will come out when the Sandbox announcement comes out, which will be soon, TM. But keep an eye out on the news portal. We'll definitely mention it on the stream if you're a regular
There'll
watcher.
also be a forum post.
Yep. Hugo Steele says it's an amazing place, and it really, really is. Ontario, Canada money. Good jokes.
All right.
All right, guys. We got to get out of here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for supporting World of Tanks. We really appreciate it. Keep in mind, we will be back on Thursday with our Road to TwitchCon stream. You're going to want to tune in because we're going to be dropping a code that will link to a code that we release on our stream from TwitchCon to give you guys some even cooler rewards. It's going to be a bit of a shorter stream because we're going to be half shipped to TwitchCon already, but we'll be here.
I'll be packing up.
Yep. So again, thank you all very much. Have a great night, and God bless Texas.
If you guys are on Twitch, we are actually going to be rating Klaus Kellerman. So if you want to, do hashtag Sherman Gang. Hashtag Sherman Gang. Alrighty. Anyways, we will be headed out.
Same
Goodbye,
time as
everybody.
normal, 4 p.m. Central.
And I'm going to get Whataburger. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you so much, buddy, for raiding.
Hold on.
And-
There we go.
We just had a
Hey, if
great
you're seeing
game with
this,
some
it's after
great
the stream,
teammates.
and we're putting out the
was so much
extra
fun.
code for people who missed the
We had a
stream
really
code.
good
Lucky
It's right there.
you.
Meth
Oh,
Scenery.
you got some day.
And go put
You
that
did, you
in
got one
and
shot.
get yourself some bonuses.
Yeah, get them.
All right. Let's catch you
All right.
guys later.
Bye, everybody.